good, Hernan? What's good, Hernan? Let's go. Am I still live, guys? Yo, what's good, doll? What's good? Hope you're having a great day. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. What's good, Pepino? Let's go. Third time's the charm, baby. Let's go. What's good, guys? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let me know how we're doing. Let me know how we're doing. Let me know how everybody's doing. Let's go. I figured we started off another one, another live. No UFC, so let's get it. Let me know how you guys are doing, though. I'm going to pop out the chat. Let's go. I think this is the most amount of days I've ever went live in a row. So big ups to everybody in this chat. Big ups for the three-peat. Third time in a row, baby. Let's get it. Hope you guys had a great day. Let's get it. Obviously, we have a lot to talk about. The title is just the title for now. But there is going to be a lot of gish galloping today. Yes. I heard about that. What happened with Real Madrid? Let me know. Let me know what happened with Real Madrid. I want to know if the mic is good. Hopefully, everything is good. All right. So, let's go. Hope you guys all had a great day. Let's go. What's good, Hernan off? Let's go. I hope you're having a great day. Good day, Thal. Pepino. Hobknocker. What's good? Let's go. The music is dope. Thank you. Non-copyright, so you know I have to choose the right ones. I try. Thank you. Good. Great. Hope you're well. Let's go. I'm well. Are we gish galloping today? Of course we are. Of course we are. So, of course, aquí nada más valiendo ver perdido mi Madrid. So I saw that, right? I think Real Madrid lost. I think they lost. But it was a pretty good match, right? Like, something happened where it was supposed to be a penalty or something. I don't know what happened. If you want to get into the specifics, we can. I didn't watch the whole game, but I know that a lot of people were calling it a little bizarre, a little crazy on the outcome. But, of course, we have a lot to talk about. I want to talk about the Ilia Doubles on HEREEE. Of course, we're going to talk about Manon Fiorot, UFC 314, all of that. But I really wanted to talk about what's going on with Ilia. Ilia doubling down. He wants the belt. He's saying, I'm not going to fight a contender. Islam Makhachev saying, I need you to fight a contender. Replying to the tweet in a deleted tweet saying, you're going to fight the top 5. Or you're going to have to fight somebody in the top 5 if you're going to want to fight me. So there's a lot of, I don't know what's going on. Habib saying, Ilia Doubles needs to deserve his shot. Ilia Doubles coming out saying, I'm going to get my shot no matter what. I'm fighting for the belt the next time I fight for the belt. So, with this case right here, it is very interesting because we know right here he's saying we just seen how it affected Michael Chandler when Michael Chandler was waiting for Conor McGregor. But I think this case could be a little bit different.
With Islam.
But if they don't give you that fight, if they give you like a #1 contender fight, when would you like to fight next?
I wouldn't fight for a #1 contender
really?
fight.
It's the most marketable fight, right?
I don't care if Islam decides that he doesn't want to fight me. I don't care. I said till you're going to have to fight me.
So that's what he says. Says until you're going to have to fight me. And then right here, obviously I can't play the whole thing because of issues and all that stuff. But right here, he says, Ilia Doubles says the UFC should get rid of weight cutting. If you walk around 8% or 10% over your weight, I would obligate you to move up the weight class. Obviously, a lot of people are like, then what would Paddy Pimblett be at? After he got his run at featherweight, he wants to change the rules. He walks around 180. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. But of course, we're going to be breaking down UFC 315. Belal Muhammad versus JDM, Jack Della Maddalena. But of course, let's talk about Dan Ige. Dan Ige, he calls out Patricio Pitbull. Dan Ige versus Patricio Pitbull seems like a very good matchup as well. Obviously, we know we got some good fight news from Marcel. Gavin Tucker will fight Jung Young Lee on May 10th. And I believe that this is the same exact card on UFC 315. So, UFC 315 got a new fight added. And it is Gavin Tucker versus Jung Young Lee. I got Jung Young Lee by knockout. Jung Young Lee by knockout. Jung Young Lee to come back. We know Kevin Vallejos put him out. And we know Jung Young Lee had a little bit of a situation that week. I believe his mother passed. So it's time to get Jung Young Lee back in the win column. It's time. He's going to knock out Gavin Tucker. Paradox, what is good, my guy? Let's go. I hope you're having a great day, Paradox. I hated that intro. My bad, bro. It's like a Minecraft intro, like a Minecraft intro. I got to use no copyright. I would love to, you know, maybe if I can get a good instrumental. If you can find me a good instrumental, I will use it. I will use it. I hated that intro on Taporia Pod. Oh, on the Taporia Pod. Oh, so in my opinion, the Taporia Pod, I thought it was pretty good, in my opinion. I liked the podcast, in my opinion. Honestly, I really liked it. I recommend all you guys give it a listen. Ilia Taporia, Joe Rogan. I really liked it. I was in the gym while I was listening to it. And it was a very good talk. Very good talk. I didn't get to finish the entire thing. We get it, Rogan. Yeah. He always does that thing where he wants no cage. He's like, we don't need a cage. Imagine if the fighters fought at their natural weight. You're a hardcore purist and you want 25-minute lay-in fight. Yeah, he said that he wanted them to continue on their back. If they ended on their back, they continue on their back. It was actually kind of funny. Ilia needs to tone it down. I think Ilia needs to do exactly what he's doing. He needs to keep putting pressure on Islam. We have to keep putting pressure on Islam because eventually he's going to crack. Or maybe not. Not the same dude that Vallejo's KO'd. Oh, it's not. Oh, thank you, Tall. I'm going to appear very... That was actually a little bit of wrong. That was very wrong from me. So this is not the... Whoa. Pretend you guys did not hear that. Whoa. I got them completely mixed up. Who's the other guy that Kevin Vallejo's fought? Sung Woo Choi? Wow. Shout out to Tall. Tall, sorry. Wow. How could I completely mix up Jung Young Lee and Sung Woo Choi? How could I completely mix that up? How could I mess that up? Whoa, what's going on over here? Alright, so let's actually get into it though. Thank you, Tall, for correcting me because that was a bad look on my hands. That was Sung Woo Choi, very good memory. I mean the first 30 minutes of the Taporia Pod was Rogan yapping about the rules he'd love, even though they'd be boring. Yeah, that's true. I know you were talking about how Torres Finney, how he really didn't have that much of an exciting performance as well. Yeah, and guys like Torres Finney will just keep getting away with that, so we should be able to punish stalling. I think there should be like a point deduction at the third round if you're stalling. Like a Uselyis law, Calvin Kattar. There has to be a point deduction or something because, we can't let these guys get away with stalling. They're coasting, they're cruising, and they're what people like to say, running away. But facts, Paradox. Paradox, what's good, my guy? Hope you're doing good, my guy. Sung was unfortunately cut. Oh. Damn. R.I.P. Now we got the evolved version, though. It's like in Pokemon, like when you evolve. So this is the evolved... Pepino, my bad, Pepino. This is the evolved version of Sung Woo Choi. Yo, Goldie, what's good, Goldie? Hope you're having a great day. Rogan is creating MMA. Yo, whoa. People think, by the way, let me put this in live chat, just so I don't miss anything. People think Manon is young, contender. She's 35. I watched her today. She's overrated. Okay, Shevchenko 49-46. If you guys don't know, Goldie has a parlay where he has like a long shot parlay where his last leg, I believe, is Shevchenko. So this is going to be crazy. I'm good, G. Let's go. Dude, no Finney talk. My bad. No more Finney talk. We don't talk about him in this zone. I miss Goldie. LOL. We'll see on May 10th. Facts. What's good, Axel? How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. I agree. So we're 2 for 2. Dahl and Goldie are on Shevchenko. Me and Axel are on Manon Fiorot. You were wrong with Grosso? Yes, I was. I was wrong with Grosso. I will say that. I did get a little biased with that Grosso pick. And especially with women's MMA, so let's see how it goes. We're going to break down that entire card, so I'm glad you're here. We just need heavily damage-based scoring like Torres should have lost. No. No. Dude, I saw you saying that. I think that's what I saw you saying. Me, personally, I gave him 1 and 2. I gave Torres Finney rounds 1 and 2. But no more Torres Finney talk. Everybody's going to get bored. NYC, Drilla. Low, let's go. You know what? The PFL lock. Did you see the parlay that I gave you guys? I gave you guys a PFL parlay. I'll type it again. I don't know if it's plus money, but this is the PFL parlay. I'm going to write it in the chat. But what's good? Let's go, Hernanoff. By the way, AJ's stream earlier today, I hope he's having a great vacation. I hope AJ's having a great vacation because that guy has been cooking. Godz. And then... And, I know we lost the fight. So that's the parlay. That's my parlay. But we know that might not hit. That might not hit. So don't count on me. But if I'm going to go lock, I'm going to go impa. Oh, shit. Lock, impa. But don't count on me. Don't count on me. All right, so let's go. Let's catch up with the chat. Let's go. I'm glad all you guys are here. Let's go. Let's get it. But you guys know PFL is crazy. You know PFL might not hit. Walt Chamberlain. What is good? Hope you're having a great day. Walt, let's go. I got Manon on this one. Yeah, we're going to break down this entire card. We're breaking down UFC 315, the entire card from top to bottom. So thank you guys for being here. It's a 12-fight card. Happens on May 10th. Like you guys see on the title. I believe the title says we are 24 days away. So count the days. Count the clocks. Put a timer. We are 24 days away from UFC 315 after we just had UFC 314. We just need heavily... I agree. Control time shouldn't mean... Yeah, it shouldn't mean that much. It shouldn't mean nothing. I will say that because damage trumps all. So that's one thing I will agree with you on. Like Ank versus Politan round 4. Should have been a 9-9. But then we'll have too many 9-9s though. Because how many... Or I don't know. PFL parlay is wild. WPFL parlay. Let's go. Impa lock. Let's go. Let's go, Walt. Aaron Blanchfield can't strike and has really bad offensive takedowns compared to Shevchenko. But you know Aaron beat Rose Namajunas. So you know Aaron is like number 2 contender. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're going to break down this entire card. I'm counting on you. Hernanoff, chill, bro. You're putting too much pressure on me, bro. You're putting too much pressure. So let's break it down. The first fight of the night, Gavin Tucker versus Jung Young Lee. I want everybody to vote. Everybody get your votes in. We're going to break down this entire card from bottom to top. Pause. And we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how it goes. Jung Young Lee, we're going to see how the people's pick goes. If you guys don't know, we normally just go with what your gut is. If right now, you might have a different pick on fight day. But right now, just go with your gut. Go with what you believe in. Let's go. Parlay. It's parlay time. Hey, what's good, parlay? Let's go. What's good? How you doing, parlay? I hope you're having a great day, parlay. Let's go. If you guys haven't, guys, go check out Parlay Prince's. I saw you. You did good on Prediction Tracker, parlay. You did good, bro. You did good. I saw you today on the video. You did good. You just going to pick Fiorot. Yeah. Pepino knows. Pepino knows I'm the most biased towards Fiorot. I am the most biased. So right here, Pepino, he already knows I'm going Manon Fiorot. But let's break it down. Shout out to Thal, because I would have had an entirely different breakdown. Because I thought that this was Sung Hoo Choi. But this is Jung Young Lee, an entirely different fighter who lost to Hyder Emil. If you guys know Hyder Emil, he just beat William Gomis. So that's going to be crazy. Gavin Tucker. This is a little bit of a a little bit of a, you know, I don't know, like it just got made. He was supposed to fight, what's the guy? He looks like, I can't remember. Marcel. If anybody can remember what's the guy that he was supposed to fight, it's he kind of looks like the guy from Minecraft, like, and he just goes crazy with his hand. I can't remember off the top of my head. I believe he was supposed to fight somebody else, but I cannot remember off the top of my head right now. I'll look it up. I'll check it right now. I think it's like I don't know what his name is. I can't remember his name. Jack Black. No, it's not Jack Black. It's dude, he's a fighter. Trevor Peek. So I don't know why I thought about Trevor. I couldn't remember Trevor Peek. But when we look at this fight right here, Trevor Peek, I don't think Trevor Peek was supposed to be matched up against Jung Young Lee, but we know Trevor Peek. I don't know why. I just thought about Trevor Peek. I don't know why. Let's go. No Gish Gallop. Let's go. Let me catch up with the chat. Let's go. We on the same log. Let's go. Once people realizing hugging only gives them a 9-9, they'll start fighting more. I will say, though, you can't fight for a full 15. Like, I mean, unless you're, like, you're counter punching and stuff, but sometimes you gotta wrestle to, catch your breath, because, some people have an asthma attack. Like the stream, let's go, Walt. Let's go, Parlay. I miss Goldie. Erin is good at cage wrestling. However, Manon is better than her in this skill. Ooh, like Schmitty. I would make the UFC massive. What's good, gang? Let's go, P. Let's go, Parlay. You were trying so hard not to say Parlay. Yeah, Parlay Princess. Let's get it right. Biased base picks. Facts. Let's gish gal up. What's good, Gabriel plays? Gabriel. It's Gabriel plays. What's good? Do you think Ilia would have KO'd Volk last Saturday? Probably. Unfortunately, probably. I don't know why I couldn't memorize Trevor Peak. Grasso isn't losing. She will pressure box. Oh, she's fighting Natalia Silva. We'll get into that. The crowd, Goldie. Grasso isn't losing. She will pressure box and crowd the kicker. Silva kicks in boxing range, which is bad. There's no takedown threat this time, and Grasso has good boxing with more power than Silva. Yes, no mods in here. Let's get it. Trevor Peak does look like Minecraft Steve. Yeah, that's the only way I could have remembered him. And shout out to the Minecraft movie. I know a lot of you guys probably are gonna watch the Minecraft movie. Trevor, that was horrible. I tried. That was a good one, bro. Trevor Peak more like Trevor Week. That was a good one. No, that's what I'm saying. Huggins' only purpose is to catching breath, ground and pound, and subbing. It isn't just winning. Yeah, facts. I know you've had this take for a long time. I've known you have this take for a long time, and eventually, I think it'll get implemented into MMA. So, I'm gonna go Jung Young Lee for the knockout. He had a war with Hyder Mill, but that fight didn't last that long. If you guys remember, him and Hyder Mill, round 1. Hyder Mill, I believe he just ran in there and just spammed hooks. How good is Hyder Mill? He's undefeated in the year of 2025. Just recently coming off of that win over William Gomis, who William Gomis was a minus 200 in that fight. So, Hyder Mill, if you cashed on the dog, you're good. I will say Gavin Tucker, I don't know a lot about him. I got to do more tape study on him. He's 5'6". He's lost by KO once, lost by submission once, and lost by decision once. I will say he is 4-3 in the UFC, positive record. He lost to Diego Lopez by triangle armbar. If any of you guys remember that fight, let me know. Lost to Dan Ige as well. I got to do more tape study, but he beat Billy Cortillo. I will say that's a very good win. And he beat Sung Woo Choi. So this is the other Choi. So he's literally fighting both Chois. Sung Woo Choi. And this is going to be almost like almost the same guy, not really the same guy, an evolved version of the other guy. I think Jung Young Lee should be able to get that back in blood for Sung Woo Choi. So Jung Young Lee should get this back in blood for Sung Woo Choi. Let's go. Let me know what you guys got. I see 71% Sung Woo Choi. Let's go up the card. I know a lot of you are very excited for that Natalia Silva fight. Modestas Bukauskas versus Ian Cutelaba. Let me put the poll. Let's go, and then we'll catch up. Modestas Bukauskas has been cooking. He has been cooking lately. Ian Cutelaba as well. He's building up a good streak. He has a 2-fight win streak. Alright, so let's go. Thank you guys for being here, of course. Trevor Peak, more like Trevor Weak. No, that's what I'm saying. Hugging, yeah, facts. I miss Goldie. Grasso has bad footwork and don't know how to apply pressure, as all fighters of the Lobo team. Diego Lopez, Lupita Godinez. Silva has good footwork and know how to fight from the outside. I got Silva in that fight, but we're gonna get to it right now. In the Minecraft movie, worth going to the theater. I didn't watch it yet, but I want to. I didn't want to hear no spoils. I didn't want to hear nothing because I'm one of those guys who stays for the end credits. At the end of the movie, I always stay for the end credits. Everybody leaves. I always stay for the end credits. So, I think it will be. Yes, if you got kids. Roblox and Minecraft, yes, going to be the next movie. I think Randy Brown is a locky. We'll see. He has a tough test ahead of him. A tough test. Locks are Prates, Zhang, Amarim. Shit. I got Ian Garry. Ian Garry for me. I'm going to tell you, let's go. Jacqueline for the dub, but we know Polyana Viana is a treat to watch. So with this fight right here, guys, Modestas Bukauskas versus Ian Cutelaba. It's a pretty good fight in my opinion. I think that this fight shouldn't go the distance. One thing I will say, I had the over 1.5. In Modestas Bukalska's last fight, I had the over 1.5, and that did not hit. He got him in round 1, 2 minutes and 12 seconds, just completely obliterated him. And you know that card was a little crazy. If you guys remember this card was pretty crazy. UFC Fight Night, Cejudo versus Song. It was a little crazy, it was a little sketchy, it was a little ugly. So I will say, I got Modestas by KO. I got fight ends by KO. Maybe I'll go under 1.5. And give me Modestas by inside the distance. Fight ends by KO, Modestas by KO, under 1.5. Locks, let's go. Bukake for the W. Based end credits, yes. Facts. You can't watch the movie without watching the end credits. Yusuf said he reads all the credits to give credit. I don't read all the credits because you know those are long. Sometimes you gotta wait 10 minutes, 15 minutes. End credits are the best part. I didn't even watch the movie. That's actually crazy. Leon Edwards has to be locked up in his room crying right now. Unfortunately. I got Modestas by KO. We'll go up the card. We'll get into the good fights. Let me try to see where this Silva fight. It's on the main card. So you know the UFC thinks of Natalia Silva versus Alexa Grasso as maybe a number 1 contender fight. So, let's end this poll. Let's get into the next one. Alright, so let's go. Navajo Sterling versus Ivan Ersland. If you guys know, Ivan Ersland lost to Ian Cutelaba. We were talking about this in Parlay's chat. I thought Ivan Ersland beat Cutelaba, but I was wrong. I was completely wrong. I was off on that. Cochino. Alright, so let's go. Give me Ian. I see you. You're going to go Ian. Now you're going to go Navajo. You can make a nice parlay. I bet you that parlay is already plus money. Navajo and Ian Cutelaba. I can tell that parlay is probably already plus money. But with this right here, Navajo Sterling and Ivan Ersling. Sterling looks like Israel Adesanya. Some people say he does, like the albino version. 6-0. He just beat Tokotokos in a little bit of a lackluster debut because he wasn't able to get a finish. You know, when guys come in Dana White Contender Series, they get a finish. Everybody bets them their next debut on KO. But he wasn't able to get a KO. I see Goldie right here saying Navajo Sterling is very overrated. I can see that. But I think he needs to find his groove. He's training at City Kickboxing. You know, him and Carlos Olberg have put in some good rounds together. I think he should be able to finish Ivan Ersling. Ivan Ersling did go split decision with Ian Cutelaba, so he does have a pretty good chin. But him being 0-1 in the UFC, his UFC debut he lost. I think he's going to be 0-2 in the UFC. I got Sterling. Sterling for me. But I can definitely see why you have him as overrated. Navajo, we're on the same page. Hernanov. We are on the same page. Let's go. He's going to chin this. He is bald. Ivan Ersland is bald. I will say 14-4. Let's say that he moves to 14-5. But let's pretend like we're going to predict the round. All right, so what round is Navajo Sterling going to get this KO if he does get the KO? I'm going to go round 3. I think Sterling is a guy who needs to work, get into his flow state, kind of like Olberg, and then he'll get some finishes, but he's not a finisher. You know, if we look at his record, he has 4 KOs and 2 decisions. Now we're going to see how good of a finisher he is against Ivan Ersland. If he can finish Ivan Ersland, he's going to start up this card good. Jessica Andrade versus Jasmine Davicius. I know a lot of you were excited for Natalia Silva versus Grasso, but I am hyped on this one. This is the one that I am hyped for. This is what fighting is about. Jessica Andrade versus Jasmine Davicius. A scrap that I think a lot of us will say, oh, it's a bathroom break. Oh, it's going to be lackluster. But how many times does Jasmine Davicius always hit? Every time you put her in a parlay. Every time you put her on your slip. You know, you're on your bookie and you're choosing and it's fight day. You know you got to put Jasmine Davicius, no matter if she's a minus 300, minus 200, minus 250. You have to put her on your parlay. Come on, it's Jasmine Davicius. So, if Sterling got the KO and Alvarez got the sub, I would have 2,000 off of 5. I know, bro, shout out to parlay, because I don't know how you make these parlays. Well, let's look at that night. I believe it was a Cejudo. Let's look at that night. So if... Did I click the wrong page? Hang on. Right here. Okay. Where's Sterling? So if he would have got the sub, and Alvarez, if Alvarez would have got the sub and Sterling would have got the KO, where's Alvarez? Alvarez got the KO, right? Yeah, he got a KO. Dude, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. That's how you know you're in the good spot, though. That's how you know you were cooking that day. You were cooking that day. The MMA guys just were like, he's cooking too much. I see you say Jasmine sub free. Well, I don't know if she's going to be able to get the finish. Sterling W, let's go, dawg. So with this fight right here, bro, it's going to be a decision. Last guy was meant to get KO'd but didn't. I see what you're saying, but eventually he's going to find his groove. You know what I'm saying? Like Patty, a lot of people were like, oh, Patty by sub. Even me, I was like Patty by sub. And then Patty gets the KO. Let's go. I got Jasmine. Let's go, Axel. Jasmine the Vicious. Andrade is laughable. Should retire. She's a good gatekeeper, though. Very good gatekeeper. Buckley cashed with the KO. Dr. Stoppage, not a KO. They robbed my boy Kobe Covington that night. Buckley, only an 8-leg parlay, but still, you know that. I know parlay, he goes on Matty Bets. He's like, I got a dollar to win $100,000 parlay. And dude, that is crazy. You know, one day that is going to hit. Jessica Andrade versus Jasmine Devicius. Majority Tapology expects the over 2.5 to come in clutch in this fight. I will say Jessica Andrade is tough. The last time she got submitted was against, I believe, Erin Blanchfield. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, no, Tatiana Suarez, Erin Blanchfield. And then she got submitted one more time by Raquel Pennington. Raquel Pennington just lost to Juliana Pena. I will say her losing to Natalia Silva by decision, she did look a little slower. You know, she wasn't able to cut the cage. She's never really able to cut the cage. But she was putting in a good streak together. Mackenzie Dern, Marina Rodriguez. The thing about Jessica Andrade is against Erin Blanchfield just dropped the blueprint to beat Jessica Andrade. If you look at Erin Blanchfield versus Jessica Andrade, round 2, 1 minute 37 seconds. I believe it was Kimura. I don't know. Let me see. No, it was a rear naked choke. So if Jessica Andrade is going to lose by submission, let's go and check what type of submission she loses by. Guillotine. Rear naked choke. Let's see what Raquel got her in. Rear naked choke. Triangle choke. So I think maybe we could go Jazz by rear naked choke. We could do Jasmine by rear naked choke. But I don't think she's going to get the submission. I got Jasmine by decision. What's good, Juice Man? What's good? I hope you're having a great day. Let's go. Jazz by sub free. We'll see. I got the over 2.5. Give me Jasmine by decision. I'll go Jasmine by decision. I'm going to go Jasmine by decision because I have to choose one way, one outcome. Double chance will be clutch. I see Pepino Jazz by ground and pound. That would be crazy. Maybe you could do by KO or on points. You could do by submission or on points. Give me the over 2.5 and Jasmine Devicius for the dub. Mike Malott and Charles Radke. It's going to be another banger scrap. A scrap that I think Charles Radke can come and bring it. I think Charles Radke can bring it. Not only do I think he could bring it, but who remembers when Neil Magny busted the parlays and finished Mike Malott with 3 seconds left of the third round? With 3 seconds left. Mike Malott gets finished by Neil Magny with 3 seconds left of the third round. 5 seconds if we're being correct, if we're being exact. But by the time that referee stepped in, I don't know. I don't know how you get finished by Neil Magny. Who was the last person that Neil Magny finished before Mike Malott? Craig White. Shout out to Craig White. 14-12. The last guy to get finished by Neil Magny before Mike Malott. I don't know if Mike Malott has a little bit of a sus chin, but he showed that in that fight against Trevin Giles. He did not get the finish. I had him by submission or KO. He did not get the finish. Oh, let me catch up. Whoa, parlay. Whoa. It's parlay time. Mike Malott, shit decision. Radke, easy W. He's going to say it again. Radke, inside the distance. Radke, inside the distance or no action. Oh, that's the guy that Prates killed. Chill. You guys remember when Carlos Prates was talking to Bilal Muhammad after he finished Charles Radke? I see. Yeah, Goldie remembers. Bilal can't be in his corner this time. Frankie Edgar will smoke both. That'll be an interesting matchup. What's good, Lord? Samurai, Roland. Hope you're having a great day. Let's go. I like Radke in this fight. I really do, but I will say we have to mention how Charles Radke, Chuck Buffalo getting finished by Carlos Prates. Maybe he's a little bit susceptible to the knee, to the body. You know, let's say Mike Malott is blasting those body kicks. I like Charles Radke to win at least one round. But I'm going to go maybe Charles Radke inside the distance, no action. I'm going to go Mike Malott by decision. I'm going to go with Goldie. I'm going to go with Goldie on this one. I'm going to go Mike Malott by decision. Just because I can't keep counting on him to finish. Maybe he ends up getting the finish this time. I will say Charles Radke, I believe in all of his, in two out of his, so out of two out of his 4 losses, he's lost by KO. I mean, inside the distance. So this is like flipping a coin. It's either he's going to get finished or he's going to lose by decision. I'm going to go Mike Malott by decision, but you guys can take Charles Radke inside the distance or no action. That's pretty good. Maybe an over 1.5, over 2.5. Maybe double chance Mike Malott by KO on points. Maybe Mike Malott by submission on points, more likely. What, I forgot about that? Let's go. Edgar is washed. Yeah, but Edgar was a guy. He was that guy back in the day. He really was. Excuse me, guys. My bad. Marc-Andre is back against Bruno Silva. Now, this is one of those fights where it's like, it's getting hot. It's getting fucking hot. You know why it's getting hot? Because it's getting summertime, but also because the card is heating up. This card is starting to heat up. So let's start cooking. Yo, what's good? Halftime. Hope you're having a great day. Halftime. Let's go. Marc-Andre Barriault versus Bruno Silva. Another banger fight. In my opinion, I think that this fight is going to be very good. But I will say, you might want to skip this fight in betting-wise. Betting-wise, you might want to skip this fight. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm not going to be live tomorrow. But I will be live maybe Friday. I'll try to cook something up Friday. So, I'm going to type it right now. No live tomorrow, but maybe Friday or Saturday. And then you guys know Sunday is the prediction video. So, let's get it. With this fight right here, Marc-Andre Barriault versus Bruno Silva. We know that Marc-Andre Barriault just got on a 3-fight losing skid, losing to Chris Curtis, Joe Pyfer, and Dustin Stoltzfus. With this one, it's a battle of the UFC contract. Bruno Silva losing to Brendan Allen, Sharon Magomedov, Chris Weidman, who loses to Chris Weidman, but he was poking the eye, and Ismail Nurmadiev. I will say, these guys are fighting for their contract. That's why I would say that this is a 1-800-GAMBLER type of fight. Majority Tapali is going with the tougher guy. Barriault, I want to say Bruno Silva, who remembers when he went to war with Alex Pereira? When he went to war with Alex Pereira at UFC Fight Night, Ankalaev versus Santos, and Ankalaev got dropped that night as well by Thiago Santos. Something was in the air that night. Because Song Yadong finished Marlon Moraes. Sadiq Youssef, beautiful decision. Something was in the air that night. You know, Alex Pereira brought the heat. I believe he broke Bruno Silva's nose in that fight. And Bruno Silva's chin was never the same again. He got dropped by Gerald Meerschaert, I believe. So with this one, I'm going to have to go Marc-Andre Barriault. I got to go Marc-Andre Barriault. Medio tempo, let's go. 93, let's go. With this fight, I don't like this fight at all. I don't want to pick this fight. I don't want to bet on this fight. I don't even want to think about the possibilities of Bruno Silva winning. I'm going to go Marc-Andre Barriault. Let's go. Joe Pyfer's tough. Chris Curtis is tough. He could have won that fight. And Dustin Stoltzfus, we know Dustin Stoltzfus, that guy has some very underrated power. 74-inch reach to 74, 6'1 to 6'0. Whoever comes in heavier on Saturday you're going to see it. You're going to be able to tell. On the face-offs, you know, holding him against the cage, stalling out. I got Marc-Andre Barriault for the decision win. Let's go. But both of these guys have been cracked. I would be surprised if, imagine, it's like Diego Lopez versus Volk. They exchange hooks and they both get wobbly. That'll actually be crazy on the prelims. It'll be like a Marco Tulio versus Tresean Gore fight. Brad Katona versus Beksat Almakhan. If you guys know who Beksat Almakhan is, Beksat. He's the guy who was calling out Umar because Umar didn't finish him by decision. I mean, Umar took him to a decision. And he was saying, you know, Umar never finished me. You know, give me my shot. I'm pretty good. So let's go. Think of the boring fight with Chris Curtis. But Mark wins this. This is how it goes. Yeah. Hopefully there's no head clashes. Uses Gimme Silva. Let's go. Very good. That's a very interesting pick in my opinion because Silva could be he could be underestimated coming into this fight. Almakan. The thing about Almakan is, you know, I believe he comes from the same side of Uzbekistan. I don't know if this is Kazakhstan. I was about to say Uzbekistan. I gotta get my places right, my flags right. He lost by submission, right? Round 2. So when I look at this fight, we know Brad Katona brings it. You guys know he lost to he lost to Garrett Armfield in a very close fight, in my opinion. Then he lost to Gene Masamoto, who Gene Masamoto's pretty good. He lost to Rob Font, but dude, this motherfucker is a decision merchant. Like, he is good. Brad Katona is good. He has very good grappling. He can take you down. He can stick to you like glue. He's 4-4 in the UFC. But he is good. I thought he was going to beat Garrett Armfield. He did beat Cody Gibson. But man, I like Garrett Armfield. I know. Look, he lost to Merab Davashvili as well by decision. Beksat is very good as well. Beksat is very good. You know, he has a lot of hype since that Umar fight, but he hasn't fought since 2024, March 2nd. By the time this fight happens, it'll already been a year since the last time he's fought. Brad Katona has fought, you know, the best of the best. Last fought 5 months ago. If he can take him down, you know, hold him. You know, Umar, you know, he dropped Umar. Very good, because I don't remember that fight. But I remember there was a lot of hype coming in on Beck's side. If he dropped Umar, he has that power. I believe you, Goldie. That's actually very good. So maybe you could go Beck's side by KO on points. I'm a con by KO on points. I just really like Katona. I really wanted him to beat Garrett Armfield. We know Garrett Armfield just recently, I believe he got knocked out. He got submitted by Brady Heiston. But I like Garrett Armfield as well. But we know that sometimes if Brad Katona, his lack of finishing ability is his biggest demise. You know, he's not able to finish him, and if he gets dropped and he's down 2 rounds, you can't count on him to finish Beksat. So in reality, I like the plus 3.5 for Brad Katona. I really want to go Brad Katona, but I'm going to have to go Beksat Almakan. I think I'm going to have to agree with the people's pick. Brad Katona, 58%. I want to go Brad Katona. I really do. The thing is, like, if he can hold them down, just like a Pat Sabatini and Brito, hold them down. Don't let him work. Hold him down. Be careful with that striking from Beksat. He has heavy hands. 27 years old versus 33. Beksat hasn't fought in a while. What is he in the UFC? He's 0-1 in the UFC. Only has 1 fight. If he loses this fight, he'll be 0-2. This is a really tough test. Very good matchmaking here. Katona by robbery decision in Canada isn't a bad call. Facts. You know what? I forgot that this was in Canada. I'm not going to lie. I forgot that this was in Canada. Brad Katona. I really want Brad Katona to win this fight right here. But let's look at his, like, notable losses. Merab, Hunter, Garrett Armfield. They're all in the UFC. Gene Masamoto. So if Beksat wins, this will be his best win on his resume, in my opinion. I think this will be his best win on his resume. Because who is better than Brad Katona that he's... I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. We'll figure it out. Give me the plus 3.5 for Brad Katona. I think he could win a round at least. And give me Beksat Almakan. I'll go by decision. Because Brad Katona's tough. I don't think he's never been finished. Maybe by submission I think he's been finished. Or, no, he's never been finished. Brad Katona is tough as... He's tough, bro. The reason why I remember Brad Katona is because he's a parlay buster. Let's go. McDouble. Let's go. What's good, halftime? Hope you're having a great day. Lost to Umar. Gimme. Let's go. Shafkat's brother. Let's go. Don't pick Katona. I know. I'm going to go with the people's pick. But now we're cooking. Benoit Saint-Denis versus Joel Alvarez. It can't get better than this. Finally. Shout out to the people who were talking about the rumors. Like, you guys were talking about the rumors about this, how this fight was supposed to happen right before it even got announced. Benoit Saint-Denis versus Joel Alvarez. I know a lot of you can't wait for this fight. Katona by rubber decision. Don't pick Katona. 100% decision fight. Over 2.5. Katona isn't amazing, but he got a strong fight IQ. He's got moments where he spazzes for no reason. Let's go, parlay. Let's go. Katona kind of sucks. Let's go, Pepino. Let's go. Alvarez, easy finish. I'm going to go with the over 1.5 in this fight. Watch Katona versus Gibson. Banger fight. I got to rewatch that. How many banger fights has Gibson had? Gibson needs to stay in the UFC. The Darren Till of flyweight. Joel Alvarez by doctor stoppage, but BSD could shock us with a wrestling approach, with the right wrestling approach. Alvarez by second degree murder. Alvarez decision, actually. BSD is tough. Exactly, right? BSD. So this is what I'm thinking. Everybody's going to go Joel Alvarez by KO. I like the over 1.5 in this fight. I don't know about Joel Alvarez by decision because this guy has almost 100% finish rate. I think he does have a 100% finish rate. Let's look at it. Yeah, he has a 100% finish rate. He's never won by decision. If he's going to lose, it's by, you either finish him or you beat him by decision. But if he's going to win, he's going to finish you. So I would like the over 1.5. We have to mention how Benoit Saint-Denis against Renato Moicano, his eyes were so chinky, they were so swollen. And the doctor still let him go, and I think that he won the second round against Moicano. I don't know what you guys think. I thought Benoit Saint-Denis won the second round against Moicano. We don't know. Even though he showed that he's tough in that fight, he gets swelled up very easily. Yo, La Soul MMA, what's good, my guy? I hope you're having a great day, La Soul. If you have some takes, type them in the chat right now. If you got some crazy takes, type them in the chat right now. BSD has actually been hurt a lot in the UFC. Yeah, he trades. He trades in the pocket. I will say one of my notable performances from Benoit Saint-Denis is him against, I believe it was Thiago Moises. He walks him down, bulldozes him, just hugs him, blasts double leg, takes him to the ground, just walks right through him and just slams right through him. Matt Fervola, Fervola was having, it was a little crazy. Fervola's running away, gets hit with a head kick. Imagine if Benoit Saint-Denis just lands a good double. You guys remember Joel Alvarez lost to Arman Saryukian. Shout out to Lasso because you guys know Lasso is it Arman Saryukian #1. Joel Alvarez lost to Arman Saryukian in a fight where he got grappled heavy in that fight. Heavy, and his face looked like a mess in that fight. There was a pool of blood. If Benoit Saint-Denis can get this to the ground, he can make this ugly. He can make this ugly with some elbows, some ground and pound, some crazy stuff. But I'm just saying this just so that the over 1.5 can hit. I think that the over 1.5 is going to be plus money. I think the under 1.5 is going to be minus 150. Joel Alvarez by KO is going to be plus 120. Alvarez by sub, maybe plus 200. You could go Joel Alvarez by submission or KO. But I'm going to go Joel Alvarez by KO, maybe third round. And I'm going to go the over 1.5. But damn, this is a banger scrap. Banger scrap. My crazy take is I prefer the UFC over PFL. Let's go. Let's go. I think a lot of us can agree with that one. Finally, one that we can agree with. Let's go. Yo, Labyrinth. What's good, my guy, Labyrinth? Hope you're having a great day, my guy. Hope you're having a great day. Let's go. We're talking about UFC 315. So if there's anything that you want to, chime in, we're talking about Bilal. We're going to be talking about the main card, a stacked main card, Bilal versus JDM. We're going over the people's pick. Make your people's pick. We're going to go over this, and we'll look back at it after fight day. So we just got over Benoit Saint-Denis versus Joel Alvarez. So get your votes in. Get your votes in. Jose Aldo is back. Now I'm going to end this poll. I'm going to end this one. We're going to the next one. But how you doing, Lab? I hope you're doing good. Poirier knocked him bad. Yes. I didn't mention that. We have to mention that. How Poirier did him dirty. BSD is cooked. BSD actually has been hurt. Facts. BSD is always a nail biter when you watch him fight. BSD is coming for revenge, but I'd lean Alvarez because momentum is big. Facts. Leaning Alvarez, but wouldn't be surprised if BSD knocks him out. My crazy take. Facts. Let's go. I'd be very surprised. I did the impossible, won 1,200 when BSD beat Thiago. Let's talk about that card. Who remembers that card? That card was crazy. That was the Paris or France card. That card was crazy. UFC Fight Night Manon Fiorot versus Rose Namajunas. This card was insane. Parlay, I know why I believe it, bro, because this card was very profitable. I just got into the UFC, like, I just started liking it right there. So let's get into the next fight. BSD's grappling is atrocious. If Joel loses, he needs to be arrested. Anything can happen, though, especially with a lot of people, doubting BSD. We'll see how he does, though. We'll see how he does. Maybe he's going to be hanging around the top 10 for a while. Jose Aldo versus Amin Zahabi. Not atrocious. He controlled Poirier pretty good. Yeah, but we have to say Poirier was giving it to him because Poirier was jumping on the ghillie. I don't know. He does have good control though. Zahabi, from what I remember, is a boxer. Amin Zahabi, yeah, he's a good boxer, good counter striker, stays on the outside, a little bit of a decision merchant, in my opinion. I got BSD. He changed team. I didn't know that. His coach is now Nicolas OTT, who is the best coach in France after Aldric Casada. Axel with the inside information. That'll actually persuade me a little bit. Zaim KO'd Favola. Oh, I forgot about that fight. That card was actually crazy. That card was crazy because I had Zaim by decision. That's what I had. I won 1,200 while I was drunk and high. Betting used to be so much easier. Facts. Even though I really wasn't betting that much. But facts. Facts, parlay. The good old days. The golden era. Yo, what's good, Lane? Hope you're having a great day. Let's go. Axel, they're still French, though. Damn, thaw. Got Zahabi. Aldo, spot for me. Hey, yo, what up, Lane? Let's go. Sup, let's go. Lane is in the building. Let's go. So with this fight right here, Jose Aldo, Amin Zahabi. This is one of those fights where it's going to be... I feel like this fight has potential to be a little lackluster. I don't know. I don't know if it's Jose Aldo's most recent performances. Or... I don't know, but... I think Jose Aldo's more of a 5-round fighter. He can do very good in 3 rounds. But him cutting weight as well makes it a little bit harder for him. Against Mario Batista, he got held against the fence, but we know that he was doing good in the striking department. That's why Mario Batista turned into a wrestler. Because Jose Aldo is one of the best kickboxers. But Mario Batista was going leg kick for leg kick with Jose Aldo. I don't know with this fight. I like the over 2.5, but the thing about Amin Zahabi is he has his brother, Firas Zahabi. I believe it's Firas Zahabi. That guy, Firas Zahabi, is a mastermind. He is an absolute mastermind when it comes to game planning, getting ready. Against Javid Basharat, they had such a good game plan. They did so good that fight. Against Pedro Munoz, they did so good as well. I think Firas Zahabi's going to carry this fight. He's going to carry Amin Zahabi. I'm going to go Amin Zahabi. I know this is Jose Aldo. This is his fight to win. My bad. But we know Firas, that's what I'm banking my prediction on. It's Firas Zahabi. His brother, let me look him up. Dude, his brother had the best game plan for Rob Font versus Gene Massa. No, versus Kyler Phillips, I think. Dude, if you guys know Firas Zahabi, he has a YouTube channel. And this guy trains, he's the mastermind of the game. He's the mastermind. He's the brother. And man, is this guy very good at game planning. GSP, I believe he was in GSP's corner. I don't go against this guy no more. I do not go against this guy no more. This guy is like a mastermind. So that's basically what I'm basing a majority of my prediction on. I'm banking that they have a good game plan and that Jose Aldo's not what he was. I'm banking that Jose Aldo's like older than his age actually is written. But we'll see. Aldo all day. Aldo all day. I think he's a favorite right now. I think he's a minus 190. Let me check. Let me just double check. I think he's a minus 190, so Aldo is very good. He's very good. He has very good, Aldo needs to just get into his flow state. If Aldo enters his flow state, he's unbeatable. Let me try to see. Jose Aldo minus 180. Amin Zahabi plus 140. Holy. I don't like betting on Aldo when he's a massive favorite. Yo, Plug, what's good, MMA Plug? I hope you're having a great day. If you guys haven't, guys, go check out MMA Plug, man. He's been cooking. He has been cooking. MMA Plug. MMA space Plug on YouTube. Let's go. What's good, bro? Hope you're having a great day. That's not... Yes. Yeah, I don't think it's biased. I think you genuinely believe that Jose Aldo has a good chance to win. Like a lot of people. Majority of people are going with Jose Aldo. I'm just banking that Amin Zahabi, you know, I believe, who said it? Pepino, he said he'll dance around onto the feet. Aldo will have a hard time finding him. That's what I'm thinking too. Shout out to Pepino. I'm thinking that he'll maybe dance around the cage, but we know it's hard because if Jose Aldo cuts the cage, has those leg kicks, it's anybody's fight. You know, it's a 50v50. You can flip a quarter. He's boring. I see you. I hear you. Zahabi shouldn't win this if he doesn't shoot. I think he can. Shout out to Pepino. He can win in the striking department. But Jose Aldo's very fast. I saw Peter Yan, you know, dismantle Jose Aldo. But it's only because Jose Aldo gets tired. Grimy, what's good, Grimy? I hope you're having a great day, my guy. Let's go. I know you're still in good spirit because of that Gene Silva finish. I don't know, me, I'm still in bad spirit because Bryce Mitchell went to sleep and he got embarrassed. Let's go, Juice Man. Let's go. Thal, we'll see on May 10th. We'll see. That's why we love the fight game. So with this fight, guys, I'm going Amin Zahabi, but the people's pick is Jose Aldo. Very good people's pick. And he's a favorite right now, so imagine, you know, when Jose Aldo's working and he wins the first round, wins the second, he's going to be a minus 900, maybe. Now, this is the one that Goldie and a lot of people are very split on. Alexa Grasso versus Natalia Silva. A banger scrap. Now, I don't know about Alexa Grasso with this one. Man, Gene Silva was barking. He was barking like crazy in Bryce Mitchell's face. When I saw Bryce Mitchell didn't touch gloves, I knew it was over. I knew it was over because I was like, Bryce, you have to touch gloves. He's boring. Yeah, I hear you, Goldie. I hear you. So, vote. Get your votes in, because this is one that a lot of people are going to be very split on. They're going to be very split on. In this case right here, Alexa Grasso, former champion, flyweight champion, beat Valentina Shevchenko, Natalia Silva, a very good contender on the come up. Let's look at the rankings right now. UFC rankings. My bad, guys. It's hot. It's hot as shit where I'm at. Alright, so the UFC rankings, let's go. Flyweight, Alexa Grasso, number 3. Natalia Silva, number 13. Number 13 versus number 3. Now I know why Goldie was cooking. Number 13 versus number 3. Number 13. This is a massive step up in competition. Number 13 versus number 3 in the world. Now I can see why Goldie's talking about. Y'all must have forgot. Get another milkshake? I think the ice cream guy got mad at me. No cap. Because he's probably like, I don't want to make this guy a milkshake with chocolate sprinkles in it. He's wasting all my chocolate sprinkles. I'm not passing by him ever again. Because I have not heard the ice cream truck in a minute. But I will be looking for him. Grasso all day. W feet. W. Bryce looked his best against Gene, to be frank. Well, I think he looked his best against Edson Barbosa. No, but you're good, bro. You're good. There's always a good topic. Always a good topic. Grasso overrated. Get another milkshake. I wish. I wish I could just spawn it right here. Pepino, interesting. What makes you said that? Axel, wasn't me. I got Grasso. I don't think Silva's that good. Oh, okay. All right. Let's go. This time with the sprinkles on top. Facts. This time, make sure the sprinkles float. Silva's coming off of wins over Andre Lee, Araujo, and Andrade. I'm Team Silva all day. I'm on the same page. I'm very high on Silva. I had Silva to win by decision. Jessica Andrade. You know when Silva to win by points is -110. So you take it because it's negative money. And you're just like, oh, I hope she actually wins by decision and she doesn't win by knockout or submission. Natalia Silva's that girl. I will say, let's talk about notable wins. Goldie, said it. Vivian Araujo. Andrade is a very notable win. I'd say Jasmine Davicius is a very good win as well. But let's try to look at, like, Marina Rodriguez. This was a crazy fight. This is why I'm so high on Marina Rodriguez. Because she's such a good striker. And the fact that she was able to beat Natalia Silva shows that, you know, I think Silva needed that loss in order for her to get better. And then when we look at this, Brito was on the same card. It was it was 3 rounds. For some reason, I thought it was 5 rounds. But when Silva loses, she lost by KO right here, round 2. She lost right here by submission twice. It doesn't say the type of submission, though. She lost by decision. So, she's gotten knocked out and she's gotten submitted. Who do we know has very underrated power and has very good submissions? A good club and sub. Alexa Grasso. She has a very good club and sub. She hit Val, dropped her, took her back. No. I believe Valentina fell. I believe it was a spin. Correct me if I'm wrong, but what was it that took her back? Was it Valentina spinning? And then Alexa Grasso took the back, took her down, flattened her out, and got the rear naked choke. I don't remember how exactly it went into that fruition, but I even remember Alexa Grasso dropping Valentina. And that's something that a lot of people can't do. Silva, I don't think she has as much accuracy or I don't know about the power as Alexa Grasso, but I think she's better overall. Valentina spinning back kick, let's go, Thal. Great memory. Memory of an elephant, my guy. So I'm going to go Silva, but I'm banking, when I go Silva, let's try to look at the odds. I'm banking on a little bit of like the unknown. So Silva's a -194, Alexa Grasso +150. I don't know. We can run this fight 10 out of 10 times, and it could be 5-5 each time. I'm not 100% sure on anything. So with this fight, I'm banking on Alexa Grasso being tough, winning at least 1 round, and then Silva taking over, maybe 2nd and 3rd, or maybe winning the 1st and 3rd. But I'm banking that Alexa Grasso definitely wins 1 round. I saw Labyrinth says split decision. Split decision incoming. Facts. You could sprinkle split decision. That would be crazy. Silva is coming off of wins. Facts. This time, facts. Sprinkles are not meant to swing. I got Silva. I'm with Axel. Honestly, I got Silva, but very low confidence. Very low confidence because if Grasso drops her, she's going to be able to take the back, and she's going to be able to land that rear naked choke. It's just a matter of... like... I don't know if she shows up. Because Alexa Grasso was getting taken down a little way too much against Valentina in that 3rd fight. But I got Alexa Grasso. I got Silva, sorry. I said I got Alexa Grasso. I got Natalia Silva for the dub. By decision. Low confidence, though. But now we're fucking cooking. What is the name of this title? 24 days until Manon Fiorot is champion. Let's get the polls. Oh, what are the odds? Oh, yeah, I didn't even check. Natalia Silva -194. Alexa Grasso +150. Thank you for double checking, bro, because I would have forgot. I literally had the bookie open, and I completely forgot. Now we're cooking. What was that thing that they say? The heat is cooking. Alright, so who wins this one? I am so excited for this one. I know a lot of people are going to be doubting Manon Fiorot. I know a lot of people got Shevchenko by decision, Shevchenko inside the distance, Shevchenko by submission, Shevchenko by KO. Manon Fiorot is a girl who's a little bit of a weight bully. She takes advantage of She takes advantage of her being bigger than her opponents, her having a longer reach. And this time, she's not going to have that much of a massive reach advantage. She's not going to have that much of a height advantage. She's only going to have a 2-inch height advantage and a 0.5 reach advantage if these stats are correct. Shevchenko is favored to win by decision at 68%. Fiorot is favored to win as well. Is the underdog at 32% on Tapology. Manon Fiorot, the Beast, versus Valentina, the Bullet, Shevchenko. It can't get better than this. It can't get better than this. Sorry, guys. I forgot to mute my mic. But it cannot get better than this. I saw Thal, another French out. This could be a bad night for France. So, maybe. I miss Goldie. Shevchenko have never fight Silva. Natalia Silva too fast. Kalistrom, I miss you, bro. My bad, bro. Hope you're having a great day, Kalistrom. Glad to see you here. Shevchenko destroyed Silva. Chef and Grasso had a close fight in the second. Yeah, they did. It actually, in my opinion, I thought she won that fight. I thought Valentina won that fight. But they did put it to a draw because it was in Mexico City, I believe. What's the odds? So let's break down the odds for this one as well. Where is it? Valentina Shevchenko minus 113. Manon Fiorot minus 113. If we're looking at the overs, I got Fiorot. Now we're cooking. Let's go. My champion Valentina. If you guys don't know, Goldie has a parlay. He has a parlay where there's one last leg. His last leg is Valentina Shevchenko. If Valentina Shevchenko wins, Goldie, my bad for my dog, but Goldie, you get to do your victory lap. You get to do your victory lap around here. So for raw time, let's go, Labyrinth. Shevchenko has a reach advantage and better counter-striking, more experience. So I don't know if the stats are wrong, but right here, she has a little bit of a disadvantage by 0.5. But in the striking, she should be able to hang. She's a former kickboxer. Jasmine is the only Canadian French who will win. Kalistrom, let's go. Axel, what's good? It's even odds, facts. Even odds. The odds are crazy. France always has a bad night, kind of like India. No, chill. The France hate is crazy. The dogs are barking. So with this one, actually, that's actually true because the dog was barking. But with this one, I got Manon Fiorot. Let me tell you, I think she has better footwork than Valentina Shevchenko. That's very hard to say right now and very hard to prove because we know Manon Fiorot relies a lot on her being bigger than her opponents, her having a massive, advantage over her opponents. This is a mirror match in my opinion. 37 years old versus 35. I X out the age. I think they're both, like Goldie said. Goldie said they're both old. It's not like Manon Fiorot's a contender. It's now or never. Manon Fiorot needs to go now. It's now or never. If Manon Fiorot loses this title shot, if she gets taken down the first, the second, the third, and then she brings it the fourth and fifth, she's still lost. It's now or never. One thing I like about Manon Fiorot is she doesn't settle for no. When she gets taken down, if she gets taken down, she gets right back up. We know against Erin Blanchfield, she had very good takedown defense, but I believe in the 5th round, Erin Blanchfield wobbled Manon Fiorot. I'm not sure. I gotta rewatch that 5th round. But I believe Manon Fiorot Erin Blanchfield hurt Manon Fiorot. I don't know if it was a right hand. I don't know what it was exactly. But I remember Manon Fiorot having a little bit of trouble in that 5th round against Erin Blanchfield. So I will say the cardio is going to be on Valentina Shevchenko's side. I think the leg kicks are going to be on Valentina Shevchenko's side. The takedown threat on Valentina Shevchenko's side. What's going to be on Manon Fiorot's side? I'd probably say I'm banking, I'm going crazy. I think Manon Fiorot's going to have a speed advantage. I think she's going to be better at adjusting in between rounds if she just doesn't settle and get taken down like Alexa Grasso. And I think she's going to have more urgency. I know there's a little bit of I'm banking on the unknown. But I think Manon Fiorot has a little bit more urgency. She's always working. She never stays still. She always circles around. She circles laterally. She doesn't move backwards in a straight line. And I think she's a better striker than Anthony Smith. You know Anthony Smith? I think Manon Fiorot's a way better striker than Anthony Smith. It's a little bit of a, crazy thing. A lot of people are better strikers than Anthony Smith. But I really do think if Manon Fiorot can keep this on the feet, the only thing that's bad about Manon Fiorot is her cardio. Maybe her cardio could be a little bit questionable. Her going 5 rounds. She only went 5 rounds once in the UFC. And against Rose Namajunas, it was a pretty close fight. It was 1-1, I believe, going to the 3rd round. And she won that fight, but she had to work for that fight. I will say she got dropped in one of these fights as well. Manon Fiorot got dropped by a head kick. I can't remember who. If you guys can remember, let me know. But I remember Manon Fiorot got dropped by a head kick. So that's why I favor Valentina to work those kicks. The leg kicks, the body kick from Valentina Shevchenko, the question mark kick. She does like that spinning back kick, but I don't think she's going to... I mean, she can utilize it. It's in her arsenal. But I think her being heavy, kick heavy, I think she can have a lot of success with the body kick, high kick, maybe land on Manon Fiorot. They're going to be almost the same size. I got Manon Fiorot by decision, but I'm banking on her being able to, you know, utilize her gas tank, save her gas tank, use the footwork. If she gets taken down on her butt, scoot up against the cage, use the cage to get back up, slowly work, win this fight by 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47, unanimous decision. But I know a lot of you guys got Valentina Shevchenko. 57% is on Valentina Shevchenko. So this is going to be a crazy fight. I'm banking on the unknown. Let's go. Shev should clock as the favorite. Yeah, by the time it's fight night, I expect Shevchenko to be at least maybe a minus 200. Manon Fiorot maybe plus 150, plus 180. Lane France did pretty good on the last UFC Paris. Yeah. I can't imagine counting as a French woman to cash my parlay, but whoa, damn. The French hate is real. Maybe if the French fighters start willing, they'll get less hate. I know, right? They've been getting a lot of hate. Shevchenko has 66.5 reach and Manon 65. Well, what are you looking at? Maybe Tapology's off then, because it says 65.5 and 66 for Manon Fiorot. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she does have a reach advantage. And if she does, that's going to play a massive factor. Moicano in battle. Yeah, Kevin just said, yeah. Maybe if the French fighter's faxed all. BSD in the main event as a Frenchman in Paris. Yeah, that was bad. In the 5th round, Manon Fiorot was just chilling against Blanchfield. She was just chilling. All right, so maybe I don't remember it. But for some reason, I remember getting a little scared in the 5th round because I was betting on Manon Fiorot. I had 3 live bets and 1 on Manon Fiorot by decision. I don't know why, but I got scared the 5th round. I got to rewatch it. Maybe it was just a takedown. Maybe it was just something light. Maybe it was like a small overhand right or something. But for some reason, I thought Manon Fiorot was hurt. Maybe she was just chilling. Maybe she was just cruising. She was just cruising. Looks like Fiorot is the public dog. I think so too, but sometimes you never know with these odds. You never know. The odds could just switch. The odds can fluctuate. Dahl, Imavov, Lapolis, Gomis, Zaim, Sherrier, won at Paris. BST was the only male fighter that lost. Damn, Axel. Axel with a memory. Coming in clutch. Is it an open stance matchup? Oh, like the stances, right? Sorry, Wool Black Betty. Wool Black Betty, how are you, Wool Black Betty? I don't know. Let me check. I would have to look that up. Very good question. Very good question. I think she's southpaw. Or Manon Fiorot. Yeah, she's a southpaw. Southpaw, which means her dominant foot and hand are on her left side. She techniques like Muay Thai, kickboxing, square stance. All right, so Manon Fiorot's a southpaw. Bro, I don't know how to spell orthodox. Oh. Oh, it is. No, Valentin is not orthodox. Well, Valentin Shevchenko. Why would I just put Val? While it's commonly known Valentina is a professional mixed martial artist, there's no publicly available information about her religious affiliation. Is Russia... What? Oh, she's southpaw. Yo, Woe Black Betty came in clutch. It is an open stance matchup. That took me too long. But it is an open stance matchup. Oh, this is going to look like Kobe Covington versus Usman 1. I cannot wait for this scrap. I cannot wait for this scrap. Manon Fiorot looks a little taller here as well, but I cannot wait. Valentina Shevchenko, Lapless cut, yeah. Unfortunately. But, you know, France is doing pretty good. France is doing pretty good. France is doing pretty good. Thank you, Goldie. I should have just looked at the chat. It took me way too long. It's close stance if they both are southpaw. Oh. Okay, so inform me on that. So if they're both southpaw, they'll be like this. So it's close stance, but open stance would be what? Like opposite, or would it be both orthodox? I'm very interested in knowing that. Yep, Manon Fiorot is southpaw such as Valentina. Let's go. Makes the fight even more better. Makes the fight way better. I'll give you Imavov. Let's go. That was kind of sad when I saw Izzy get knocked out. The Dagestan jeans, only reason. Correct, let's go. So now we're going to go up the card. If you guys know, this was a little article. It says Shevchenko 24-4-1 MMA. She's 13-3-1 in the UFC. Reclaimed her flyweight title when she defeated Alexa Grasso by unanimous decision in their trilogy bout at UFC 306 past September. Unbeaten in the UFC, Manon Fiorot 12-1 MMA, 7-0 in the UFC, cemented her spot as number one contender when she defeated former champion Rose Namajunas and top contender Erin Blanchfield. Who did Manon Fiorot lose to? She lost by split decision in Cage Warriors to Leah McCourt. Damn. Leah McCourt. Maybe it was like Saul Diamanto that gave the decision. Maybe it was Saul Diamanto or something. So, I'm going Manon Fiorot. Open stance is opposite stance matchup. Orthodox southpaw. Okay. Damn. Alright. So, I got completely confused. Let's go, Whoa Black Betty. Let's go. Thank you for that. Now we're on the main event. Belal Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena. It cannot get better than this. Whether it's Valentina Shevchenko or Manon Fiorot that wins the co-main event, we got a banger main event no matter what. Exactly, Lane. Yeah, facts. Open stance is southpaw. Let's go, Lab. Thank you, Lab. Damn. I gotta get better at that. I should have known that. That's something that I should have known. Jabs are usually nullified with the lead hand, and distance between fighters is greater. Okay, that's actually very interesting. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna jot that down because I didn't know the difference between open stance and closed stance. I had it confused this entire time. It's either way. Let's go. Belal by unanimous decision. Belal by let's go, Juice Man. Let's go. Belal by unanimous decision. Belal is gonna kickbox like he did against Burns, but add offensive takedowns. Brother Juice Man in the house. Juice Man is an iconic figure. He's in the building. Let's go, Juice Man. Where's Ty Betts? I hope Ty Betts is going live. I think he's gonna do a derby, so hopefully Ty Betts can go live soon. I'm gonna let my dog in. All right, the dog is coming in. The dog is barking. All right, we're good. By the way, if you guys can just hit that like. Ty Betts, let's go. I know he is, but I'm looking forward to that stream that he's gonna do with the derby, with the horse racing derby. I believe he's gonna do a horse racing derby, so I'm looking forward to that. I know he's been putting in that work. Brother Juice Man, let's go, Juice Man in the house. Get your votes in, because it's hot. It's hot, bro. I'm done. I think I'm done. I'm done with this shit. Jack Della Maddalena for the win. Jack Della Maddalena is going to get taken down. He's going to have to deal with Belal Muhammad's pressure, his jab, his leg kicks. I mean, Belal Muhammad had Leon Edwards on skates. He rocked Leon Edwards. But I think Jack Della Maddalena has very good power in the pocket, some good uppercuts in the clinch. We know Belal Muhammad sometimes tends to struggle when you put the pressure back on him. I'm going for a little bit of a Hail Mary, but I'm banking on Jack Della Maddalena to get the finish over Belal Muhammad. I will say, if you're going Jack Della Maddalena, take him by decision. Take him by finish or no action. If you're going Belal, you can take him by KO on points, submission on points, double chance. I will say, this is a pick your poison type of fight. Belal decision or Jack Della by KO, but we do know that if Belal is able to finish Jack Della Maddalena, Belal is going to cement himself as one of the top welterweight GOATs. We know Belal, remember the name, remember the decision, because this guy has 1 TKO, Who was that one guy who got knocked out? Who gets knocked out by Bilal? Oh, Sean Brady. Oh, the guy who actually beat Leon Edwards. The guy who Bilal beat for the title. So you know Bilal is actually very good. He has that power. This guy has Francis Ngannou power. This guy, you know, he has finishing ability. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, you might want to go the under 4.5 because Bilal Muhammad is so good. He's so good at finishing, especially when he has control. He's very good at what he does. I will say with this fight right here, though, I really like Jack Della Maddalena. He's 17-2-0. I know a lot of people are going to give him slack with that Gilbert Burns fight, and he wouldn't even have been here. This is an undeserved title shot. He doesn't deserve the title shot because it was supposed to be Shavkat. Shavkat withdrew. Bilal Muhammad is told, if you pull out of this fight, or I think it was Bilal that pulled out or something. I don't know what the fuck happened. But Bilal Muhammad is told, if you pull out of this fight, we're going to strip you from the belt. So Bilal Muhammad, I think he has a very good tailored matchup for him in this fight with Jack Della Maddalena. We know Bilal broke the curse of the 35 and over, winning the belt. So, in my opinion, I think, you know, the fact that he broke that curse and he broke that record shows that Bilal Muhammad can bring the heat. He can bring the heat. And it's only a matter of time when Bilal Muhammad, you know, when you become champ, you get 10 times better, 20% better. So now that he's become champ, this is going to be his first title defense. And against Jack Della Maddalena, he might just look unstoppable, in all seriousness. But I'm banking, you know, just like Manon Fiorot, I'm banking on a little bit of a Hail Mary. So let's go. Manon Fiorot and Valentina are both southpaw, but they're right-handed in other life tasks. So they have a good lead hand. Oh, damn. Axel. That's actually, so in a way, it could be better to be southpaw, but right-handed. Sometimes when I'm on VR boxing, I know this has nothing to do with it, but even on boxing VR, I struggle with a southpaw. Praying JDM gets the dub. Me too, thought, dude, Bilal is going to win with the grappling. Juice Man, you would be the one to call it. You got to say it right now. Get your votes in because we're going to do a victory lap. After UFC 315, Goldie might come around. Juice Man might come around. Everybody might come around. Victory lap, victory lap, victory lap. Valentina's champ and Bilal are both champ. And still, we hear it twice. We might just hear it twice. I'm counting that Craig Jones to bring it home with JDM. Oh, I forgot about that. Craig Jones, JDM, that side of the world, Volkanovski. Manon Fiorot and Valentina are both southpaw. Let's go. Fiorot is cooked, Axel. Accept it. Jack is on a 4-fight streak, 14-fight streak. Crazy. I know, right? And he got a little, you know, he got a little close to losing that streak in that most recent fight. And he broke his hand in that fight. If you guys see Jack Della's forearms, it looked like he was dominating with his right hand because his left forearm looks so much smaller. Though we will see on we will see on May 10th facts. You guys get to do the victory lap. Let's go, though. Axel, don't you want Chef to win to get that super fight? The super fight. Let's go, Pepino. Pepino knows. Let's go. All jokes aside, Bilal is very good, and if he wins again, this guy's gonna be unstoppable. He's gonna be unstoppable. I miss Goldie. Nope. Ooh, we'll find out. We will find out. It's gonna be just around the corner in a couple of weeks. She can have her super fight with Wei Li after losing her belt. Yeah, I think and still. Yeah, it could and still for both. I'd say a nice little parlay. If you guys like this, the people's pick. This is gonna be the people's pick parlay. Bilal Muhammad and Valentina Shevchenko. Nice little 2-leg parlay. Let me check the odds. Bilal Muhammad is a minus 245. Jack Della plus 186. So let's say we do Valentina Shevchenko and Bilal Muhammad 2-leg parlay. I put $50 on it. You win $82. If you do Bilal, I know Grimy, shout out to Grimy. I believe he had Brandon Moreno and Bilal Muhammad. Bilal Muhammad is the last leg on his parlay, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we got Goldie with his last leg of his parlay as Shevchenko and Grimy with his last leg of his parlay as Bilal Muhammad. So this might be an amazing night for both of them. But this is going to be crazy in my opinion. I'm going to go Jack Della Maddalena by KO. I'm banking on, the Gilbert Burns type knee. That knee up the middle. I'm banking on the uppercuts. I'm banking on him being in the collar tie clinch. I'm banking on him being able to survive against Bilal Muhammad taking his back. Because I do believe Bilal is going to take his back at one point. He probably might get into full mount at one point. But we need Jack Della to scramble. He needs to scramble, get off his back, Grammy rolls. fight the hands, break the clasp, because we know Bilal loves that clasp, and he has a good blast double against the cage. He took Leon Edwards for a lift, dunked him, and he might just dunk Jack Della Maddalena, but I believe Jack Della should be able to get up, have some more urgency, not like Leon Edwards, not accept being on his back, don't take no for an answer, stay active, work. And we saw Leon Edwards was able to cut up open Bilal Muhammad in the 5th round. I think if Jack Della can start to cut up Bilal Muhammad, he gets a little bit more urgency, and he starts putting more pressure. But the people's pick is Bilal Muhammad. Let's go over a quick recap. Let's go. Bruce Lee thought that was the ideal stance, southpaw, but a naturally right. Dude, that's cool. I love it when you guys talk about this stuff, because I'm going to get more into it. Because when I hear this stuff, it's like, that's actually amazing. Like, ideally, that's a very good style to, like what you said. Southpaws get way more sparring time against orthodox fighters than vice versa. That's actually cool. It's cool to be a southpaw. Let's fucking go, Juice. Let's go, Grimy. Let's go. Don't matter who wins, Dakota will beat either one of them when she comes to the UFC. Grimy. This is what I asked Pick'em. Shout out to Pick'em, because Pick'em is high on Dakota. I got Manon Fiorot. Manon Fiorot for the dub. Let's go, Manon Fiorot for the dub. Let's go. I accidentally almost banned somebody. My bad. Alright, so let's get it. So let's do a quick recap and let's go. Don't matter who wins, facts. Southpaws get way more. That's actually... So it's better to be a southpaw. Wool Black Betty, I agree with you. Let's go. Wool Black Betty is cooking. I'm not going to parlay Chev because she's my last leg anyway. Let's go. I think it hits. I think it might hit, bro. It might be a good night for you that night. Bilal Moreno will cash. Let's go. Bilal, it's a win. The rat wins, you get money. The rat loses, celebration. Damn. Grimy, true that, facts. It is a win-win. I think it's gonna cash. Alright, what's good? My bad, guys. It's fucking hot as shit. Alright, so let's do a quick recap. Jung Young Lee. The people's pick is Jung Young Lee as well. Modestas Bukauskas for the win. I believe the people's pick is Modestas Bukauskas as well. Navajo Sterling. I believe the people's pick is Navajo Sterling as well for the win by KO on points. Jessica Andrade versus Jasmine. I got Jasmine Davicius by decision, but a lot of people have her by submission. Mike Malott, Charles Radke. I got Mike Malott, but Charles Radke to win at least one round, plus 3.5. I believe the people's pick was very close on this fight. Marc-Andre Barrios, Bruno Silva. I believe Hernanov is on Bruno Silva, but we are on Marc-Andre Barrios, I believe. Brad Katona versus Bexot. The people's pick is on Bexot. And by a lot. I'd say that the majority of people are very confident on Bexot, on Macan. Benoit Saint Denis, Joel Alvarez. People's pick Joel Alvarez. Jose Aldo, Eamon Zahabi. People's pick Jose Aldo, but I'm going Eamon Zahabi. Alexa Grasso, Natalia Silva. I believe Silva was the people's pick. I'm going with Silva. Manon Fiorot, Valentina. Valentina's the people's pick. I'm going to Manon Fiorot. Bilal Muhammad, Jack Della. I'm going Jack Della, but the people's pick is Bilal by a lot. Let's make a parlay. Let's do a parlay. Maybe that's plus money. I don't know if it's plus money. By the time we'll know if it's plus money by the time it comes. Grimy, true that. True that, Grimy. The way Burns took JDM down so easy, I don't think he has a chance for Bilal. Yeah. You can see the blueprint. And just looking at his last fight, you know he's going to be in for a tough test. Maybe even a rude awakening in his title fight. His first ever title shot. 5 rounds. We saw against Basil Hafiz. I know it was on short notice, but Basil Hafiz brung it to him. I bet against Bilal way too many times. Like people said, if he loses, I'm out money, but I'm happy he lost. Let's go. I like that strategy. I know a lot of people were trying to give you slack for that strategy, but that strategy is not bad. It's a good strategy. Like, plus, it's a plus. My bad, guys. Grimy, when Dakota will come to the UFC, all those lazy 5'4" women flyweight fighters will go down to strawweight. Facts. What is exactly the holdup getting Dakota signed? I don't know. I'm interested in finding out. If anybody knows. What exactly is the holdup? LOL, yeah, Alex Soul. Hopefully Dana lets her crush a couple of cans first. Facts. LOL, facts. I used to do that with Floyd, Mayweather, and Jones. Bet on them, but hope they lose. It's a win-win. Damn, so you probably cashed out over and over and over again. Damn. We need Dakota in the UFC to pick up some of the slack. Facts. Matua. Shout out to Dynamic Instability. Dynamic Instability, one of the best in the game. By far, one of the best in the game. Dynamic Instability. What's good, Matua? I hope you're having a great day. What's good? Glad to see you here, my guy. I'm glad to see you here. It seems like she would be a priority for Dana to sign. I mean, who else has the hype like she does in women's MMA? Facts. My bad, Pepino, my bad. Dude, you guys are going to see, when it gets summertime, it's allergy season for me. It is allergy season for me. But, Woe Black Betty, you seem like you know a lot about this sport, so I can't imagine, like, how many times you've cashed out. Or, like, how many predictions you've gotten right. Amarim, Zhang, Prates, Bilal, and Grasso is a parlay I've already made. Okay, Goldie's making the parlays like crazy. Let's go. Let's go, Matua. My bad, Pepino. My bad. What's good, Taz? I hope you're having a great day, my guy. Hope you're having a great day, Taz. What's good, Taz? Hope you're having a great day. What is your goat milk ranking? So we could talk about it right now. Let's try to see. So, like, what type of goat milk I like? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had goat milk, to be honest. I don't think I've ever had goat milk. A very good question, Uncle Mike. What is yours? I don't think I've ever tried goat milk. I hate milk. Dude, it tastes so bad, in my opinion. I don't know, man. What is yours? Because... you want to rate all the milks? So there's semi-skimmed, skimmed, whole cow, silk unsweetened almond, Oatly, silk original soy. Dude, milk, I don't really like milk at all. I don't know about you, but what's your favorite milk? What's good, MMA Heated? What's good? We're just talking right now. If you got anything you want to ask, let's do it. Let's hear it. Dynamic Instability is highly overrated. She's good. I think she's cooking. I think she's been cooking. Let's go. Dakota is currently spending her 1 mil. Facts. Goldie's onto something. He's up to something. Goat Milk W. What is your Goat Milk ranking? I wish I could know. Hope you're having a great day. Let's go. Dynamic Instability, one of the GOATs. Facts. If I could react to a video right now with all you guys, I would react to Dynamic Instability right now. Juliana Pena is a massive underdog. I have her put in a parlay before I lose value, even though I don't like her chances because her bad takedown defense. I think she could get a late armbar. Who knows? Goldie, you are the parlay hitter. You've been cooking with some parlays, so you know parlays. I mean, you know Goldie has been cooking. Fuck milk. Yeah, I don't really like milk. Yeah, milk is overrated. Only ice cream and milkshake. That's actually true, though. Like, how contradicting is that? I don't really like milk, but I like ice cream. I like milkshakes as well. Dynamic Instability is actually addicted to soy milk. I don't know about that. Chew on bones, Matua. And cheese. Yeah, and cheese. That's true, and cheese. Let's try to see if we can get some news. Let's try to see if we can get some good news. You guys saw Diego Lopez behind the scenes, right? This was a little bit bittersweet. I don't like seeing Diego Lopez like this, but he's going to come back better than ever. I'm going to try to see if I can get something cooking. This is the whole card. We just broke down this entire card. It looks pretty good, in my opinion. Let me try to see it. Michael Chandler with a post that he's not retiring, I believe. Let me try to see if I can cook something up. But thank you guys for all being here, guys. If you guys haven't, guys, just hit the like. That's the last thing. Let me just try to see. I'm going to cook something up. Per sources, Kevin Holland versus Vicente Luque is in the works. Do we trust this guy? Do we trust him? I think we trust him. What's your source, bro? This is my source. Wait, did he post something else? Macy Barber versus Aaron Blanchfield. This is going to be a banger scrap as well. Macy Barber has, like, some good leg kicks. She's going to blast the leg kicks. Aaron Blanchfield's going to shoot right off of the rip. I think Aaron Blanchfield wins that fight. But with this fight, I got Vicente Luque all day. 65%. Oh, so like how much? Okay, let's go, Uncle Mike. Let's go, my guy. Chew on bones. Facts. Dynamic instability actually. Dynamics under eyes bags are very unsettling. Chill. She's gonna hear me say this. I'm not gonna be able to get the collab. But I see what you're saying. But I think that's hereditary, or I don't know if it's genetic or something. Zing Mi Yang by KO. Let's go. MMA heated with the hot take. Oh, let me make sure everything's running. Oh, shit. My bad. I almost hit the mic. Man, Diego blew it. The moment got to him. He just needed to go out and unload. Facts. He really did. In that fight, in my opinion. Dude, Diego Lopes is going to be so good. I know I was trying to say that he just spams hooks, but Diego Lopes downloads data. He actually downloads data. He's going to be fucking good. He already is good. And you can tell the UFC rates him very high because of how they ranked him. They ranked him number 2. He's number 2 coming off of the belt. Dude, it's hard to go the distance with Volk. It is hard. I know Volk sometimes could be a decision merchant, but dude, going the full 25 with Volk is impressive. Especially maybe arguably winning 2 rounds. Sorry. Yeah, Diego Lopes is number 2. How about Yair Rodriguez getting higher ranked than Movsar Evloev? Let's go. I'm happy for Yair. It's okay, though. He'll be back. Diego Lopes will be there. Diego beat Ortega and rushed and made it to Grasso's corner before the fight. Alexa's lazy ass couldn't even be bothered to show up to Diego's title fight. Damn. But I believe Diego's the one that trains them, right? Well, that's true. Does dynamic instability... Well, I don't know. But I'm not going to be the one to kick her while she's down or anything. But she's cool. In my opinion, she's cool. Like, she has aura. Ikram Aliskerov by finish next Saturday. Let's go. Big finish. We did a cycle parlay for that card. MMA heater, you should cook something up. Cook something up for that card. Because I see you're already cooking up Zhang Mingyang by KO. Ikram Aliskerov by KO. Add maybe 2 more legs and, maybe we're talking about a nice parlay. Maybe it's the... Damn, Fefino. Damn. Believe it's abundance. Well, I don't know what that does. To be honest. But I like the way she talks. Sorry, guys. I keep on forgetting to mute the mic. But I really like the way she talks. Like when she's like, hello, guys. So today we're going to be talking about a dynamic review. I really like that. I like that. Let's try to cook something up. We're cooking. Let's look at the chat. Dynamic Aura is a great name. I believe you said that you had the name, right? Or something. Like you had the name originally. I don't know what's going on. Roster update. Somebody just got signed to the UFC. Breaking. You guys heard it. Breaking. 22-5. Tawfiq Musayev has signed with the UFC. Musayev will make his UFC debut June 21st at UFC Bacau. So let me copy this. Let's look at UFC Bacau. We're going to look at UFC Bacau. We got a new fighter in the UFC. Welcome to the UFC, my guy. Do you guys think he's going to be good? I think he's going to be good. Already just by his name, I already know that this guy's going to win by decision. Oh, so this is the Khalil Roundtree card. I believe it's yeah. I don't like Macy's fight with Andrea Lee. It's aged embarrassing. How did that go? I don't remember how that went. Macy Barber is actually like cool. I don't know why, but Macy Barber reminds me of dynamic instability. Oh, Andrea Lee, she lost. I mean, she won by split decision, but look at Andrea Lee, though. That was prime Andrea Lee. That was prime Andrea Lee. She goes to split a lot. Split Macy Barber, split Montella de la Rosa, split Lauren Murphy, split Joanne Wood. Macy Barber's good, but her win over Amanda Ribas was crazy. Macy Barber win over Amanda Ribas was insane. I don't like Macy's fight. That's true, though. She stole my name. Sorry, I'm just a little... No, it's true. It's true. I think it's true. I think I saw you say that, so that's why I can understand that or whatever happened. I don't know, but... you know, I'll take your word for it. But this card looks good. This card looks good. Mo Usman, Hamdi Abdelawab. This is going to be crazy. Tagiro Lebeko versus Kari Ahuchi. Let's go over this card really quick. We got like 25 minutes. We got Dynamic Lane. That's actually a good one. That's actually a good one. Let's go over this card really quick. We just got a banger. We just got an announcement that this guy's going to be on this card. He's not on it yet. Musayev. He's not on it yet, but let's just go over this card really quick. What is it? 7 fights? 7 fights. We can easily... And if you guys know, we went over this card like 3 weeks ago. We went over this card around 3 weeks ago. So let's run it. Bilal Muhammad, 69%. Damn. 69%. Damn. A lot of you guys are heavy on Bilal. All right, Melissa Mullins versus Daria Zelikova. This is the girl who I got confused with Dakota. When I first found out about Dakota Dechuveya, I thought this was Dakota. Daria Zelikova. I thought this was Dakota, but it's not Dakota. This is somebody different. She just lost to Eileen Perez. I don't know if this is the one that had staph infection. Correct me if I'm wrong. Valentina can get McClapped. W halftime. Grasso pieced her up bad. Yeah, facts. So, let's go. We're going to run through this. I got Daria. I don't think Melissa Mullins is that good. Her most recent loss is to Nora Cornell. Well, we know Nora Cornell just finished. Who did she just finish? I can't remember her name. If any, first one to remember Nora Cornell, the one that she finished, it was, who was the one that Nora Cornell finished? I have it in my notes. Dude, I can't remember who Nora Cornell finished, bro. How can I not remember? Oh, Haley Cowan. Dude, come on. My memory has to get a little bit better. It has to be a little bit more sharper. Haley Cowan. So with this fight right here, great. Lane called it. But with this fight right here, I can't, for some reason I couldn't remember that. But Daria, I'm going to go Daria. Low confidence. She's 5'9", 68-inch reach. It's a little bit of a mirror match. England versus Russia. I will say Daria has fought tougher competition. She fought Melissa Mullins already. So this is a rematch. Damn, I didn't know that. I didn't know she fought Melissa Mullins already. She fought Melissa Mullins and she got TKO'd. So this actually goes completely against my pick. I'm picking her to win the rematch. Low confidence. Melissa Mullins finished her the first time, and she finished her in vicious fashion. We know Daria can get finished a lot of the times. She's been finished once by TKO, once by submission. I'm going to go Daria, get it back in blood. But Melissa Mullins is a little bit, she beat Claudia Salgula, but her losing to Nora Cornell was not bad at all. Not bad at all. And her TKOing her with 1 second left in round 1. Why wouldn't you go Melissa Mullins? Why does Carla Esparza have so many wins over people she shouldn't beat? She's good. Now, I don't know who this girl is. Irene Aleskivov, but I know who Claudia Salgula is. So let's cook. Claudia Salgula. one of by far the most, like, I think she can compete with Veronica Hardy. I think she can give Veronica Hardy a run for her money. They both suck, facts. Honora KO'd the English one. I got Russia. Yeah, I got Russia too, Goldie. Let's go. Give me the one that didn't get Eileen's ass in her face. That was a good card. That card was good. That card was good. So, I want to go Claudia. I really want to go Claudia. Just because, you know, like, definitely because of her skill set. Definitely because of her skill set. So, you know, she got TKO'd by Melissa Mullins. Melissa Mullins, you know, we just talked about her. She's facing Irina. I would assume Irina's the massive favorite. 82% is favoring her to... 65% is favoring her to win by decision. She did lose to Melissa... How many people have lost to fucking Melissa Mullins? Holy shit. Dude, the entire four... All three of these girls lost to Melissa Mullins. Daria, Claudia, and Irina. What the fuck? Dude, that is the most amount of people I've seen lose to Melissa Mullins. It's a battle of who can lose to Melissa Mullins the worst. So in this fight, I gotta go Irene. But I want to go Claudia. I want to pick Claudia. As much as I want to pick Claudia, we cannot go against skill set. Like, we cannot go against skill set. Facts. We cannot go against skill set. So let's go Irina. Alex Kiva. Let's go for the dub. Let's go, my guy Pepino. Let's go. So Muhammad Usman versus Hamdi Abdelawab. We're cooking. We're cooking with this card. This card is getting a little bit better. Hamdi Abdelawab. I know a lot of people are going to be like, robbery. He didn't win that fight. He didn't win his last fight. There's no way he won his last fight. No way. And I agree. I'll agree. Yeah, I agree, Pepino. But we can't just... It's like Tabitha Ricci. We can't just pick her because of how she looks. We got to lock in. Irina based on name. Irina has a good name. Yeah, that's a good name. Usman by decision. I got Hamdi Abdelawab by decision. Against Jamal Pokes. He lost that fight. I think he lost that fight against Jamal Pokes. I remember when Giuliano was watching this fight. Giuliano Argenti. He was watching this fight. and they gave it to Hamdi Abdelawab. He was like, what the fuck? How the fuck did Hamdi win? He didn't win that fight. There's no way he won that fight. And I was watching it, and that was a pretty close fight. He does come from New York, but he comes from Egypt as well. So he's an Egyptian New Yorker, something you don't see a lot. Versus the Nigerian Muhammad Usman, Kamaru Usman's brother, the welterweight GOAT's brother. I got Hamdi Abdelawab by decision. It's a very close fight. Could be a split decision right here because Hamdi won by split decision his last fight. Give me the over 2.5 and give me Hamdi by decision. Let's go Hamdi for the win. But this is a 1-800 gambler type of fight. Hamdi Ham. Oh, wow. Abdelawab versus Claudia. Yes, Claudia versus Abdelawab. Let's go. Close, though. Both asses. But both ass, but he got robbed. He robbed Jamal Pokes. Facts. Even I picked Hamdi, and I know that he robbed him. Usman fought better comp. He has. He fought Mick Parkin, I believe. He fought Mick Parkin, and he fought Thomas Peterson. He's fought way better competition. And who remembers when he knocked out Zach Polga? It was on the Ultimate Fighter finale, I believe. He goes, UFC debut, knocks out Zach Polga after getting a little bit outworked. But then he catches him. Mo Usman definitely by KO is a very good one. Now, I was watching an interview with Haraguchi versus Tagir Ulanbekov. Another banger scrap, a scrap that I'm very interested in. I got to do tape study in Haraguchi. I don't know. I've never watched a Kara Haraguchi fight, ever. So, with this fight right here, I think the UFC wants Haraguchi to win. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Haraguchi is favored by the UFC? Because this could be a very good matchup for him. We saw against Clayton Carpenter. Clayton Carpenter did pretty good against Tagir. I know he lost that fight pretty clearly. But if we're trying to stylistically make a good matchup for Haraguchi, we're matching him up against a guy who's not really finishing a lot of people. You know, he has good submissions. He finished Nate Mans. He finished Cody Durden. But, you know, Clayton Carpenter did pretty good in that fight. He went to split decision with Allen. Lost to Tim Elliott, but Tim Elliott was cheating in that fight, grabbing the glove. I got to look at Horiguchi. He comes from Ryzen. I saw when he announced that he was going to come to the UFC. My bad, guys. My bad. So I saw that he announced that he was going to come to the UFC. And look, he has 10 TKOs in the first round, 4 KOs in the second round. And this guy acts so humble. He was getting interviewed. He was at the gym. He was at this gym. Let me show you. He was at American Top Team with Bo Nickel. Excuse me. He was at American Top Team. He was at this gym with Abus Magomedov. He's training at this gym for this camp. He's with Abus Magomedov. He's with Ikram Alaskera, Bo Nickel, Pantoja. And I know he's training with Pantoja, but that could be a little bit, that could backfire. Because let's say Horiguchi let's say he beats Tagir. He gets 3 more matchups and he gets a title shot. Pantoja and Horiguchi have been training together. I don't know how that's going to work. But they did say that they were willing to fight. They were willing to fight each other. For the belt, though. Only for the belt. I saw Matua said that he lost to Demetrius Johnson. Damn. Armbar, 4 minutes and 59 seconds in round 5. Holy shit, 2015. Look at this guy, man. Look at the win streak on this guy. Manel Kape, win over Manel Kape. I believe I saw this fight. Damn. A win over Manel Kape looks amazing. Horiguchi, Kaya Sakura, Sergio Pettis, he lost, but we know Sergio Pettis beat Patricio Pitbull. Patchy Mix, but Patchy Mix is a demon. Horiguchi's good. He's lost 1 time by KO. He lost twice by KO. Let me check. Damn. I'm going to go Horiguchi. Pantoja is high on Horiguchi. I know, right? I see the interview and I see Pantoja so high on him. He loves Horiguchi. Lane, I figured out why Dakota wasn't signed with the UFC or can't sign with the UFC because she won the PFL title. It automatically makes her contractually have to defend the belt 1 time. She can defend it 1 time, then vacate, then sign with the UFC. Damn, Grimy. Grimy with the info. So she's kind of stuck in a contract, but she defends 1 more time. She's in the UFC. We could be talking about her in the UFC in 2 years. Maybe 3, and maybe even less. To DJ. Horiguchi's only lost to Demetrius Johnson for the title. Matua, Cook, and Pantoja's high on Horiguchi. Only UFC losses are to the GOATs. Is to the GOAT. Horiguchi on a roll. 100% of the poll. Oh, shit. I didn't even see that. 100% of the poll is Horiguchi. A lot of people don't like Tagir Ulanbekov. GG's. He will finish the Whoa. Damn, Thal. All right, I'm going Horiguchi. He will. You heard what Thal said. He's going to finish him. Horiguchi by KO. Let's go. I got to do more tape study for that, though. But I'm banking on the people's pick. Curtis Blades versus Ruznayev Kunayev. This fight was supposed to be on UFC 313, I believe. But this fight got scheduled. Tagir is a live dog, facts. He can wrestle. And how old is Horiguchi? I got to check how old Horiguchi is. Let me do this poll. Horiguchi, it sounds fun even saying his name. You know, it's a really cool name. All right, so let's see. How old is Horiguchi? Horiguchi's 34. He's not even old. Curtis Blades versus Riznov Kunayev. I'm going Curtis Blades. The first time around I was going Curtis Blades. I already had Blades. Yeah. The first time around I had Blades. Second time around I'll have Blades. Blades also finished. Damn. I have Blades as well. I don't know about KO. I think I want to go Blades by decision. Just to go something a little different. But we do know that the majority of people are going to go Blades by KO, and rightfully so. He could just finish this guy. I believe his 2 losses, he has gotten... Oh, he lost by decision twice, so he has never gone finished. He's never gone finished. He lost to Renan Ferreira, but he got overturned to a no contest because I believe Renan Ferreira he popped. I believe he popped for something. But with this fight right here, I got Curtis Blades. I got Curtis Blades by KO. Maybe what round? I'll say round 3. Round 3. I like KO or on points. Curtis Blades by KO or on points. Rizvan Kunayev is fun. When I was doing tape study on him, his fights are so fast. Some of his fights are so fast. Like against Jose Jimenez. This guy just knocks him out in round 1. Like, I don't have enough time to, like... I mean, unless in the third round as well, but, like, when you see majority of his KOs, it's all in round 1. So, I'd say maybe a round 2, round 3 finish. I mean, round 1 or round 2 finish. I'm gonna go Curtis Blades right here. Curtis Blades for the win. I'm gonna go with the people. I'll go Curtis Blades by TKO, maybe round 2. If not, maybe Curtis Blades by decision. KO on points. Ismael. How good is Ismael? How good is Ismael? Another good guy. Another guy who's good. Let me make the poll. By the way, I appreciate all you guys for being here. We can raid out. If you guys want to raid out somebody, we can definitely raid out somebody. We can try to, like, see who's live. I don't know if Orange Cat's going to go live today or... I know Baby Sharp is going to go live tomorrow. He had a good stream. So, if anybody... Alright, let's see. Let's go. Pepino, it's Azerbaijan. So kinda. Yeah, it's Azerbaijan. It's Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, I think. Grimy, is this an in? It is. I think it is. Early Blades KO. These matchups always end in finish fast. Facts. And maybe we could do... Imagine if we do, like... all of these fights to not go the distance. Except for maybe Hamdi. You'll probably get some good plus money. Let's go. Park. He just beat Bruno Silva by, I think, decision. Ismail by decision. Yeah, he did. He did. Very good memory, Goldie. Very good memory. Memory like a elephant. Yeah, I could not say that. I could not pronounce that. LOL. It's got some daggies on it. Azerbaijan. Let's go. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot what I was talking about for a little bit because I've never read a word like that. Azerbaijan. Ismail, thank you, Matua, for the pronunciation syllables. Ismail Nardiev versus Jung Young Park. This is going to be a banger fight. We know that this fight, a lot of people are very high on Nardiev. You guys saw his UFC debut. He wrestled him. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did he, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. What do you guys remember from this fight with Bruno Silva? Goldie, what do you remember? Do you remember that there was a little bit of a wrestling path? I would have to do tape study for this fight, but I know Jung Young Park wrestles as well. A lot of people are on Jung Young Park, so I would assume that maybe Jung Young Park has a little bit better wrestling than Nardiev. But I will say Nardiev, he just needs to find his groove. You know, Jung Young Park is the veteran. He has more experience. He has the wrestling, but Jung Young Park's striking is atrocious. His little pop shots are good. I said it wrong again. Let me say it again. Azerbaijan. Dude, it's a spelling bee. Is this a spelling bee or some shit? Or a pronunciation bee? Try again. Sheen Strickland, let's go. Yeah, I think it was a boring fight, one-sided from what I remember. Yeah, like a 30-27. It was very lackluster, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if this one might be a little bit lackluster as well. I see majority of topologies going by decision that this fight ends in. If you're going Jung Young Park, maybe by submission on points. I like Nardiev. I like Nardiev to win this fight. From what I can remember, he won 30-27. I believe Goldie said it. But we know Bruno Silva's on like a 4-fight losing skid. Jung Young Park he beat Brad Tavares by split decision. Lost to Andre Muniz in a fight where he could have won that fight. So there is a path to victory for Jung Young Park, but give me Ismail Nardiev by decision. I don't think he has the finishing ability. I'm going to go Nardiev by a lackluster decision. I'm basically banking on him being faster than Jung Young Park, him being able to get the work in, implement a little bit of wrestling. If he gets reversed, maybe Jung Young Park's the better wrestler at holding him down. But I got Nardiev for the dub. Let's go Nardiev. Low confidence, though. Let's go. Okay, say it like this. Azerbaijan. Let's go. Who is that? Who are we talking? Who's Azerbaijan? Or is that like a place or where they're from? Let's go Azerbaijan. So, with this fight... Oh, shit. With this fight right here. Jamal Hill versus Khalil Rountree. You guys remember when we broke down this fight? I forgot who it was, but a lot of you guys made very good points for Khalil Roundtree. I forgot who it was, but somebody was making a very good point for Jamal Hill. Somebody was making a very good point for Khalil Roundtree. I don't know who it was the last time we talked about this fight, but they were making very good points. Why you keep saying it as I? So it's not I? Because, that's where the fights are. Oh, shit. Bro, I don't even know where the fights are at. A. Why you keep saying it as A or A? A-E-I-O-U, like you're pronouncing your vowels or some shit. A-E-I-O-U. A-E-I-O-U. Roundtree, Loop, good night, Hill. I've never picked Hill in a fight, and I don't think he's good. He's that good, but maybe he can prove me wrong here. It's Azerbaijan. It's not A. Azerbaijan. Let's go. No, not A. Azerbaijan. Let's go. So with this fight right here, I got Jamal Hill. I remember when we talked about this fight. We were talking about how I think Jamal Hill can blast a body kick. I think Jamal Hill's best win on his resume is Glover Teixeira. Who do you guys think Jamal Hill's best? Let's talk about notable wins. Notable wins for Jamal Hill. I'd say Glover Teixeira, Thiago Santos, maybe Ovince St. Peru. Maybe if you want to put Johnny Walker, but not really Johnny Walker. Notable losses for Jamal Hill: Paul Craig, Alex Pereira, Yuri Prochazka. Notable wins for Khalil Roundtree, Anthony Smith, Chris Daukaus, Modestas Bukauskas, Dustin Jacoby, which I thought he lost that fight. But notable losses: Poatan Pereira, Marcin Prachnio, and I believe Michael Jacek. No contest. Yeah, no contest. Notable, I would consider that a loss. So with this fight right here, I gotta go Jamal Hill. The reason why I'm going Jamal Hill, I know a lot of people aren't gonna like this, or they're not gonna want to go with him. He got TKO'd by Alex Pereira in the first round. Got finished by Yuri Prochazka in a fight where he had no footwork in. Yuri Prochazka was dancing around him, outworking him, and exploding on him. But I think the reason why, it's because I'm fading Khalil. It's because I don't think Khalil's that good. I think Michael Jacek having success against Khalil was good. He was blasting that body kick. Jamal has a very good body kick as well. Good low kicks as well. But Jamal does follow you to the ground. He does make, a little bit of questionable decisions. He did lose to Ian Cutelaba by KO, but that was very early in his career. That was all the way in 2019. Marcin Prachnio as well, but this is going to be and he did beat Paul Craig, so if you're doing MMA math, Khalil beat Paul Craig. Jamal lost to Paul Craig. Khalil should be able to win this fight. But I got Jamal Hill. I'm going to go Jamal Hill. I'm going to go Jamal Hill by decision. I think this is a 5-round fight. I don't know if Jamal's hurt, but I got Jamal Hill. If this is the last time, if Jamal Hill gets finished, then so be it. This will be the last time I'll pick Jamal if he gets finished. But I think exactly a humble Hill would be good. Now let's catch up. Not going to lie, Uselyis' pronunciation of Jimenez was much worse considering her heritage. My pronunciation is bad. Like the more I do lives, the more different words and the different sayings and different, like Azerbaijan or something. I was calling this place Baku. The more like different places we talk about, the more you guys are gonna see. My pronunciation is bad. This is a winnable fight for Hill, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think so too. Khalil waffle stomps Jamal through the cage. Hill is cooked. No point in trying to promote him at all. Fuck. It's true. One just right hook, one left hook. If we're going Khalil, you can go Khalil by KO on points. Why not? Khalil by KO on points, double chance. I don't think Khalil's gonna submit Jamal Hill, but I think he'll KO him. Like if he would win. I don't know if Jamal's chinny. I hope not. Paul Craig makes me laugh. He definitely undefeated in face-offs. Facts. And with his face paint as well. I gained a tremendous amount of respect for Khalil after he fought Alex. Hill is just a crybaby. True. And you can see, like, The only thing I didn't like about Khalil was when he was singing. He was like singing like a cowboy song about Pereira. I was like, dude, what the fuck? But it was pretty good. It is 5 rounds stall. I believe it's 5 rounds. Bring flowers and sing slow songs during this fight. Jamal is getting put in a coffin. Then so be it. If it is what it is what it is. I think he might get finished too as well. But I got Jamal Hill for the dub. Jimenez, let's go. Yeah, that's true. Hill is a crybaby. DK, what is good? DK in the building. DK in the building. What's good? Hope you're having a great day, DK. Impossible for Hill to win. LOL. Is it 5 rounds? Yes. Kids from El Salvador don't know how to. Let's go. Let's go. Hill is getting slept. Let's go. So let's do a quick recap. Let's recap this. And let's recap this. If you guys could, guys, just give me a like. That's the only thing I asked for. Just give me a like. So with this fight, I'm going Daria. But so many people lost to Melissa Mullins. Claudia Salgula lost to Melissa Mullins. Irina lost to Melissa Mullins. Daria lost to Melissa Mullins. So Melissa Mullins is the GOAT of women's MMA. But I'm going Daria for the win. I believe the people's pick is Daria. I'm going Irina. I believe the people's pick is Irina. Hamdi Abdelawad, but a lot of people like Usman, maybe plus 3.5, he could win a round. 100% of the people are going Haraguchi, inside the distance. Rusvan versus Kunaev, I believe the people's pick is Curtis Blades. Nuradiev, Jung Young Park, this one was a little bit closer, but I got Nuradiev by decision. I believe the people's pick is Nuradiev, I believe. But it was a very close fight, maybe that this fight goes the distance. And I got Jamal Hill, but the people's pick is Khalil Roundtree by 88%. 88%. Oh, let's go. Let's go. DK making waves. DK making waves. DK, I was excited, bro, when like I saw you in Discord, like with Bryce. You backed your boy Bryce. I backed my boy Bryce. You know, win or lose, we stay by Bryce's side. Hill said he was gonna bend Yuri's ponytail to the left, and look what happened. Yeah, he ate his words. He ate his words. Why? I'm sorry, Thal. I'm sorry. Uselyis, can you say? I got you. We were talking about the colors the other time. Carne asada. I got you. I got you. But yeah, DK, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Bryce will be back. Bryce will be back. He will be back. And by the way, Baby Sharp will be live tomorrow. Why are you picking Hill? I have to, Thal. I have to. I have to. I think we were on the same page the last time as well because, you know, it's because I just want him to win one time. Jamal Hill, one time. If he loses, all right, we know where he's at. But if he wins, now we're talking. But this is a little bit of a tailored matchup for Khalil Roundtree, I will say. Let's go. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it, Pepino. On gang, let's go. Let's go. We support our boys, win or lose. Let's go. Let's go. Hill's footwork is atrocious. Yeah, true. He crosses his feet. He goes over his feet. He goes over, like he crawls over and all that. He crosses his feet. Yo, KZ. Yo, KZ, are you going to go live? Probably not, right? Because it's already late where you're at. But if you would, we can raid you. If you want, we could raid you. But KZ, hope you're having a great day, KZ. I'm just about to wrap up right here. Right now, we just finished breaking down Khalil Roundtree, Jamal Hill. We broke down UFC 315 as well. We broke down a bunch of fights. Honestly, we were cooking today. We were cooking today, chat. I'm not going to be live tomorrow, but I definitely might be live Friday. I'm going to be cooking something up on Friday. So turn on your notifications. Bryce went to sleep like he was watching a Finney fight. Not tonight. All right, let's go. It's beach day. Today's beach day. Today's beach day. Today's beach day. AJ's at the beach. KZ's at the beach. Enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it. I got to go to the beach. Although I don't like getting sand. DK. Chill. But it is what it is. I chose Bryce Mitchell as well. So I'll take it on the chin. I remember Grimy was like, Gene Silva made my day. So it's the name of the game. I slept on Patty, Woodson, Reyes. That's it. I feel it's all right. It happens. I picked Bryce Mitchell. So your pick on Reyes, your pick on Reyes is just like my pick on like you're getting one pick wrong is not as bad as me getting Bryce Mitchell. Like I was a little off. Sand sucks. Just got a shower. Yeah. But sand is beautiful. Doesn't like getting sand. Yeah, I know, right? It's like why go to the beach if you don't like sand? Facts. It is what it is. Yeah, that's what I like. DK. That's what I like because I gotta stand by it too. Win or lose, we gotta stand by it. We gotta take it on their chin. Definitely might be live. Is Giuliano Argenti gonna be live? If Giuliano Argenti is gonna be live, we're gonna go head out. Sand. Yeah, I don't like sand. I don't like sand. Dude, sand is like when it gets like all in your shorts and stuff. Like especially the shorts with like the holes in it. I always cut the shorts. The little holes in the shorts so that way my shorts are good. Because I don't like getting sand in my shorts. But let's go. Let's go. We had a banger stream. We had a fucking banger stream. Chill. Bryce hasn't woke up. We know. Let's get a moment of silence. Moment of silence for Bryce. All right. So, I am going to wrap this up. But, of course, you guys know, I want to thank all you guys for being here. If you guys can, just give me a like. Last thing I ask, just give me a like. Next live is going to be on Friday. Next live is on Friday. Hit the bell. I'm going to hit the music. And I'm going to shout all you guys out. Next live on Friday. And the people's pick. We could break down whatever fight. We could just do a QNA. We could just gilly-gallop. We could just gish-gallop all day. But one thing I will say, Lopez is still crying that he lost. Yo, DK is wildin'. DK is wildin'. DK is wildin'. Do you come from a land down under? Hey. Oh, okay. Okay, y'all got the Bryce Slater out the way? Yeah, get it out. Get it out, guys. Get it out. Get it all out. Get it all out. Does O'Malley have a chance? Maybe body shots, keep teeping, don't throw overhands, LOL, steal a decision. I got O'Malley too, bro. I got O'Malley too. It's just like Jamal Hill. I'm going to keep on picking Jamal Hill. I'm going to keep on picking O'Malley so that way when he wins, I got it right. Sorry, DK. It was more of a dig on Finney. It's okay, bro. It happens. At least Lopez landed a punch on his opponent. That's actually true. Grimy, that's true. That's true. All right, so let's get it. He got flying in flat earth style. Facts. Lane bet on Jim Miller. Dude, it happens. My worst. I bet on Colby Covington, bro. I was on Colby Covington, so it happens. I'll get flamed for it. I'll grant you the Volk win, DK, but it won't happen again. At least we get a win. At least we get a win. So I'm going to hit you guys with the music. Ended on a good note. We had a good stream. This was by far one of the best streams out of the three. And if you guys were here for all three streams, thank you. Even if you were just here for the first time here, I appreciate that, guys. So I'm going to hit you with the music. I'm going to shout all you guys out. All love. All love. It's all love. It's the name of the game. It's the name of the game. It happens. It happens. I had a Colby Covington. It happens. So halftime, I'm going to shout all you guys out. Let's go. Thank you guys for being here from the first minute to the end. I appreciate all you guys. I will be live on Friday, so hit the bell. Next live is going to be on Friday. We did good today. We broke down UFC 315. We broke down this entire Al-Bazarian card. So we did pretty good, guys. Alright, so I'm going to shout you guys out. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go, Grimy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. WWW. Good night. Let's go. If Gio's live, I'll be there. So, shout out to Juice Man. Shout out to Grimy. Shout out to Axel. Shout out to Woe Black Betty. Shout out to Labyrinth. Shout out to Grimy if I didn't say it already. Shout out to Lane. Shout out to Goldie. Shout out to Matua. Shout out to Pepino. Shout out to Taz. Shout out to Uncle Mike H. Shout out to Thal. Shout out to MMA Heated. Pepino if I didn't say it already. If I'm missing it halftime, how can I miss the GOAT halftime? Shout out to all you guys. Let's go. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Parlay Princes. All you guys. Matua. Goldie, I hope I'm not missing anybody, guys. Grimy, I believe I said that. Let's go. Let's go. I hope I'm not missing anybody, guys. Let me know if I'm missing anybody. Let's get it. DK in the house. KZ. Shout out to KZ, DK. Shout out to all you guys. Let's get it. I hope I'm not missing one person. Matua, Dynamic Instability. Thank you, Dynamic Instability, for being here. Let's go. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get it, baby. Peace. I'll see you guys Friday. Hit the fucking bell. Peace. Hey. Dynamic Instability. Thank you, Dynamic Instability, for being here. Let's go.